Hello. Let me lower this a bit. Hi. Happy Friday, everybody. How is everyone doing today? Baron, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Wow, you waste no time. Orsha, Morpho, Malachi the Prophet, Sean Lee, Taco Buzz, Sinathan, Dino, Juliana, Eyes of the Fox, Tina. Welcome to the Golden Nuggets. I hope you enjoy your time here. Enjoy the emotes. I just added 2 more new emotes. So there are 2 new emotes in the chat, guys. Have you seen them? Go check them out. They're cute. I really like them. Lady curls, yeah. My bangs were not cooperating today, so then I had to curl them, and they're just so springy and going insane. Oh my God, you're right, Pandora Wombat. My Stay Golden light isn't on. Hold on. Okay. Now it's on. That's better. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Thank you for telling me, guys. Chillin'. Yes, I am chillin'. Oh my God, I'm kind of tired. I'm not gonna lie. Not like actually sleepy tired. I've been on a new diet. And I'm feeling it today. I also had a really intense workout this morning. But like, I feel good. I just feel a little bit like mellow right now, you know? Ridley and Coda, yes, they are back there. Sleeping as per usual. Let there be light. Yes, there is light now. Happy Friday to you too. Free day. Oh my gosh. Solly tested positive for COVID yesterday. I'm honestly happy for the break. I'm also happy to get to see your stream live. I love the Big Lebowski reaction. Well, oh my gosh. I'm sorry that you tested positive for COVID. That sucks, but I'm also happy you can take a break. Isn't it kind of crazy that most of the time we don't get a break until we're sick? Especially if you work for like a company where you just don't get paid time off, like you only get like sick leave or whatever. And it's like you get like 4 days of sick leave. It's ridiculous. Like who's only sick for 4 days sometimes? Sometimes people are sick for like a full week or more. Well, I hope you enjoy your time off and can heal up. I don't smoke weed, Danish Prince. I used to. No shame. I live in a state where it's legal. Hi, Nicolette. Hello. Good to see you here. No, I don't smoke weed anymore. Used to. I used to be very functioning. Like, you'd never know, but haven't done it in years. Now you'd know, because now I'd be like paranoid, you know? Mighty 9 animated series coming soon. Shinigami, I really haven't been up to date on that at all. Is that the same thing as like the Dungeons and Dragons billboards that I'm seeing all over town? Because I know that's by Critical Role too. Everything was good this week, Lucas. Yeah, it was a good week. I went skiing last weekend. It was fun. We did have a little bit of a shitstorm happen at the end, which I can tell you guys about. It was a little chaotic at the very end, but the ski trip itself mostly was good. Satendra, thank you so much for the super chat. How do you feel about all the Disney live action remakes that have been coming out over the last few years? I think most of them are garbage, quite frankly. To be fair, I haven't seen all of them. So, am I being a fair critic? No. Do I feel the need to be a fair critic? Also, no. I think I saw 2 of them, Like, I know I saw Beauty and the Beast, and I feel like there was one other that I saw, and I was like, I'm good. And then they were like, we're doing The Lion King, and I'm like, I refuse. I refuse to watch that. And I feel very happy with that decision, because the other day, Tyler and I were talking about, I was talking to Tyler about how in chat Hunchback of Notre Dame came up last time, because it's his favorite Disney movie. And we decided the whole drive back from Tahoe, we would listen to the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I mean, not the whole drive back, just it only lasted a couple hours. But we listened to the whole Hunchback of Notre Dame soundtrack, and it was really nice. And then Tyler showed me a song from the live action remake of The Lion King with Seth Rogen, and I was like, oh, I'm so glad I never saw this. But they also did Seth Rogen so dirty in that movie. Like, they couldn't have auto-tuned him. Poor dude. Let's see. Hi, Ice. Thank you so much for the super chat. Will you do unboxing live streams in the future? I don't have a P.O. box, so I think I would need to get a P.O. box first. If I ever get a P.O. box, for sure. Yeah, if I ever get a P.O. box, I would absolutely do that, because I think that those are fun, but I just don't have one right now. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Dungeons and Dragons is a movie, so the animated series, I guess, is something else. Okay. No, I haven't heard anything about that. Same kind of series as Vox Machina. Both are based off of D&D campaigns. Oh, okay, cool. No, I haven't heard anything about that. Time to break the no weed sober streak with Cheech and Chong or Pineapple Express. I feel like, did I see Pineapple Express? I feel like I did. It's another one of those movies where I'm like, I feel like I've seen it, but maybe it's just because I've heard Pineapple Express a lot, like the words. That's the movie with Amber Heard, right? Is that the movie with Amber Heard? They're garbage. Seeing one is enough. Yeah, yeah, I agree, Danish Prince. I think no one asked for the live action remakes, and still no one's asking, and they're still making them. It's just, they're awful. Ski trip couldn't have been worse than your rental car story. It wasn't worse than that, but something did happen that was like ridiculous, although it turned out like totally fine. So it definitely was not anywhere near that level of insane, but something crazy did happen. Master of Epics, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, I don't mean to rush you, but Avatar is out in 3 hours and 12 minutes. So you can react to your other films first if you want, or watch it first anyway. Oh, I'm probably gonna watch that next and then watch like my most recent poll winner after. I already said that on my Patreon post, but I don't know if you're on my Patreon or not, but I'm definitely gonna react to that soon. I love the countdown enthusiasm though. Thank you so much for the super chat. You'll also cry? Oh no. I mean, that's probably a pretty easy guess to make if you know me. Like, there's a lot of things that I cry for. Oh, what? Let's see. Oh, sorry, I just saw Michael's super chat to Hollis King. Congrats, 2 months sober. Keep it going. Keep it up, dude. It's a battle, and don't beat yourself up if you make mistakes here and there. Like, what matters is like you just keep getting back on the horse, you know? Good for you. Congratulations. The Aladdin remake was really good. That was the best remake so far. All right, well, I'm still good. Listen, Robin Williams. I also don't like, after like what Will Smith did at the Oscars, I'm like, dude, I'm over you. Like, I don't need to go watch anything with like, I mean, to be fair, like Fresh Prince is very nostalgic for me and Men in Black is great, but I don't know. I'm over his ass. Oh God, I'm behind. Surprise, surprise, shocker, shocker. Lion King movie sucks, but Seth is goated Pumbaa casting. I mean, I'm sure he's hilarious as Pumbaa, but just can't sing. Yeah, a lot, you know, they just cast a lot of people that can't sing. It's unfortunate. I mean, I will say, like, Josh Gad wants to do a live action Hunchback, and I'm like, no, oh my God, just leave Hunchback alone. Although Josh Gad is great, but that's a really serious role when we're like used to seeing him comedically. I'm sure he could do it, because a lot of actors that are really talented can do both. It's just like, I don't know if America would stand for it, but he's great. I was gonna say, in the Beauty and the Beast movie, the best part were the supporting characters, because they had like Audra McDonald and Josh Gad. They cast like Broadway people who are amazing, but like the leads were. I love Emma Watson. She's a great person. Her acting is not good. But she seems like a great person. Yanni, $5. Oh, thank you for the super chat. Sorry, my brain just started reading like your name first. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm telling you guys, the low carb thing is getting to me a little bit. You should watch the 2015 live action Cinderella. It's my favorite of the live actions, and it's actually nice. The rest are kind of trash. All right, I think I did hear that one was okay. It's like they do that, and then they do like Beauty and the Beast, and then they do, Aladdin, which apparently is decent, and then they do like The Lion King, and it's weird, and like, so I don't know. They're really hit or miss apparently, but I appreciate the suggestion. Thank you. If they're gonna do a live action Hunchback, I feel like it should stay closer to the book or the stage version. I haven't read the book, but I bet the book is great. Tyler hated what they did with the stage version. It really disappointed him. They really overcomplicated the whole like opening act, the whole opening number, and like really tried to make like Claude Frollo a lot more empathetic when I just don't think that's even necessary. But I mean, I haven't seen it. He was ranting about it in the car. Hi, Cheryl. Let's see. Have you seen Greta Gerwig's Little Women? I actually have never seen any Little Women. Ever. I would actually really like to see that. Feature Friday post was so good today. Did you know that Jeff Bridges owned the cardigan in the movie? I loved that. He brought it to set and was like, I think I should wear this. You can buy it from Pendleton. I love that cardigan. Maybe I have to buy it. I do love it. Thank you, Baron, for that tidbit. I loved that cardigan. Jeff Bridges is great. It's on Disney's schedule down the line to do a live action Hunchback. Oh, goody. I mean, they're gonna do everything, right? They gotta do it all. Gotta keep the money train going. Oy. I just don't want to feed into that. I just don't want to feed into it. I'm over it. Like, make something fucking original. I'm done. Like, that's another reason I'm like, no, I don't want to go see it or support it, even if it was decent, because I'm sick of remakes. I want original stuff. If I'm gonna go to the movie theater, you better be giving me something unique. I'm not gonna spend my money to go to the movie theater to see something not unique. Thumbelina is a Little Woman. I loved Thumbelina growing up. Nat only looks at large women. You guys are silly. Top 3 favorite 90s movies. Dude, I don't know. I don't look at my movies necessarily like keeping the decades in mind. And I also just have a hard time picking favorites. But like Lion King would be in there. Was Stick It in the... No, Stick It was the early 2000s. I loved Stick It growing up, man. The gymnastics movie, fucking loved that movie. I was a gymnast though, so it just like hit me, like really. I loved that movie, man. That was a fun one. I know, I do want to watch like a film adaptation of Little Women, Cheryl. It's definitely something I want to do. I might just have to do it like on my own time, because I don't know if it would perform very well on YouTube, but I would love to watch probably the most recent one. Uh-oh. The chat refreshed. Hold on. I'm losing it. Live action Hunchback would work well, but they need to get the right guy. That's true. Like, at least you're not like reanimating animals. Like, it would look less eerie Valley, you know? Especially if they just like don't do the gargoyles, but they probably would do the gargoyles for kids, you know? If they did a live action Hunchback that was dark and like rated R, I would go see that. Like a really dark, like not for kids. Like, don't bring your kids. This is gonna be sad. I would totally go see that. That's how I feel about The Little Mermaid too. I'm like, if they did like the actual like fairy tale version, ooh, like the story version, I'd be like there with bells on, ready to watch it. Soli, thank you so much for the super chat. The Aladdin remake, despite the Will Smith controversy, is actually pretty good. I mean, like, Will Smith is talented. I'm sure he did a great job as the genie. And the music is also great, too. But yes, The Lion King was awful. Yeah, I had a feeling The Lion King was going to be awful, and it's my favorite. So I was like, I literally can't. I can't go see this because it will ruin my childhood. Like, it will absolutely ruin my childhood. Yeah, to answer your question, Rowan, I mean, Danish Prince answered it pretty well, but yeah, YouTube makes more sense for me. And I also don't want to give, like, my audience whiplash, you know what I mean? Fun fact, I think I can talk about this. Yeah, I didn't sign anything. Twitch actually approached me recently to do an exclusive, I gotta drink more of this. This is melting and the water level is rising. Hold on. I don't want it to spill. Okay. I'm like losing my train of thought because I'm only eating fats. Okay, anyway, sorry. I'm not on keto, by the way. I'm doing like a carb cycling thing. But anyway. My brain! Twitch approached me recently because they wanted to do like an exclusive live stream thing with me. Where I could still stream on YouTube, but then also stream on Twitch, but then just the live streams that would be on Twitch were exclusive to that platform, so I couldn't multi-stream it. But their deal was not good. So I like sent it to my managers and I was like, my inclination is to say no, but if they'll pay more, I'll do it. And so that's kind of where we're at. And I'm pretty sure they passed. I don't know. But it was just a bad offer. Like, it was really bad. And I'm like, I can't. And I also, if I were to do that, I would not want to enable subs and like ads on the Twitch stream because there's already like not subs, but memberships over here. I don't want like y'all to feel like you're getting charged so much just to watch me. Like, it's a lot, you know? It's a lot for people to do. So that's another reason why I'm like, I'll just stay over here. I like it over here. Twitch is a great place to collab, great engagement and like fun culture, but there's a lot of problems too. And there's a lot of problems with YouTube too. Like, no place is perfect, and I just feel like it's better for me to be consistently in one place right now. But that could change down the line, like, you know. Thank you for the super chat, Arjun. I don't know what you said. But either way, thanks. After the last ranking stream, I did my own Disney rank. I can link you the image. Oh my God, yeah, when I'm done, don't do it now, DP, but when I'm done, you should do that. Cause then we'll compare, maybe we'll compare on stream, cause that'd be funny. Cause I wanna finish it first, so that, cause I'm very like easily influenced, and I don't wanna be like influenced by anyone else's list yet. I forgot they did the Jungle Book, Michael. I forgot about that. People have talked about a Treasure Planet live action, and I don't trust Disney to do it at this point. I don't trust them. I don't know. I should rewatch that, though. I remember loving that as a kid, but haven't seen it in a long time. I'll watch anything with Cersei. I love how you tried Worlds. You might have spelled her name right. I think you probably spelled it right. Cersei Ronan. She's great. I saw her on Broadway in The Crucible years ago. I'm pretty sure, who else was in that show? Somebody else was in that show, and they also blew me away. She blew me away, and then somebody else. I was like, holy fuck. It's crazy. Or maybe it wasn't Broadway. Maybe it was the West End. Now I'm questioning. I've seen so much theater that I can't remember like where I've seen things half the time. That's the perks of going to a theater school. You're surrounded by it, and student tickets are great. Anyway, David, thank you so much for the super chat. You should play Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know if you will enjoy playing it. I probably won't, but we will definitely enjoy watching you play it. Oh, you know what I should do today? I should watch the new Alien game trailer. I should do that. It's not that new anymore. It's been like a week, but you know. Five Nights at Freddy's. Yeah, I'll probably hate that game, but maybe one day. Originality doesn't bring in the money. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's why they do it. That's why they do it, DP. Thank you so much for the super chat, Ryan. Oh my gosh, dude. What the heck? What the heck? Thank you. That's crazy, crazy generous. Have you been following the Gwyneth Paltrow ski accident trial? I kind of have a little bit. It's so entertaining, not as epic as the Depp Heard trial, but still fun. Yeah, I have been following it. It is weird. I heard that she won and the guy lost. And I watched their testimonies and I watched the opening statements. I didn't watch the closing statements, but I was kind of nervous like getting into it because I felt like I was tempting fate because I was like about to leave for a ski trip. So to be watching, oh, someone's in my backyard. I panicked for a second, but he's supposed to be there. It's okay. I just was like, oh my God. And I don't like tempting fate, like hearing about people getting hurt in a ski accident right before I'm about to go skiing. I'm like, I don't know if I should like watch this right now. So then luckily most of it like kind of came out after I got back anyway, but I didn't know who to believe, man. Like I did not know who to believe. If I was going purely based off of empathy, it would absolutely be Mr. Sanders. I would be like, he got run over, like make her pay. But like, both of their stories were so crazy. And the fact that neither of them was like, no, we collided together. They both were like, no, you ran me over, like equally, both of them pointing the finger. I just didn't know what to believe. And like, there were like no witnesses. I mean, what? Fun fact, I've been run over skiing before. It was pretty intense. I was okay, but I tumbled down a mountain with a girl and it was her fault. Like she apologized and it was absolutely her fault because I was skiing down like this. I was 14. I was a good skier at 14, but like I'm way better now, but I'm like way more vigilant now, you know, but I was skiing downhill. She was coming from behind me and speeding past me and I was doing the turns and she didn't take a wide enough berth around me for some reason. She just freaking was cutting it close to me. So then I turned, collided into me, and we tumbled down the mountain together. My helmet came off because that's how hard we were tumbling. And I'm pretty sure I got a mild concussion from it, but I told no one. Like my friend at the time, my best friend was with me. And she was like, do we go to like the infirmary? Like, what do we do? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, let's just go back to like the bar where our parents are. And we like just did that. And she was like, are you gonna tell them? I'm like, nah. But like I definitely had a headache and I was like, probably got a mild concussion. But I was fine other than that. And the girl was freaking out that hit me. Like she was so apologetic. Luckily she was fine too. But like ski accidents are scary, man. I've seen people, like I've watched people break legs. Like I've watched people collide and need emergency services right after. It's fucking awful. I almost died one time as a kid skiing. That was my own dumbass's fault though. Nobody else. I didn't collide with anyone. That was just me. I almost yeeted myself off of a mountain. But you know, skiing's a dangerous sport. You should react to Cocaine Bear. It was a very dark, hilarious comedy. Dude, that's based off of a true story. Isn't that insane? Isn't that wild? I would totally watch that though. Will ChatGPT be today? I'm hoping so, Era Rich. I would like to do that too. Yeah, Uncanny Valley. I called it the Eerie Valley. You know what I meant, Boom City. You know what I meant. Have you seen Best in Show? I have, Danny. It's a dog people and the funniest movie ever. It is a good movie. I liked that movie a lot. Thank you so much for the super chat. That's a great cast too. What was the, oh, well, I already spoiled the verdict for Nar. She won. DJ Low, thank you so much for the gifted memberships. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Kevin, welcome. Lucas, Sean, Razor X, Beastly, welcome to the Golden Nuggets. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your time here. Thank you so much, DJ. Everybody thank him. I'm sure you already have because I'm behind in the chat again. The advertising is, this is going to be sad, don't bring your kids. Yeah, that would make me go watch it more. I'd be like, oh, it's gonna be dark. Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna get wrecked. Oh, gotta go to college, work to catch up. Bye, Hollis King. Have a good time at school. The jury was unanimous in favor of GP. Yeah. Not sure if the judge will award her attorney fees. There's something so funny about seeing you abbreviate attorney to Addie. Like, it makes sense, but like just reading that, like her Addie fees, you know? Let's see. You might be able to leverage the Twitch offer for a YouTube exclusive deal if you wanted. I mean, maybe, probably not, Impact. It's not like, I'm not that big, you know? Like, I'm not Ludwig. I'm not Foosley. Like, I'm not that big. And I'm already live streaming here. So they'd be like, just leave. Like, we bet you won't do it. Like, I don't think it would work. Maybe when I'm bigger and I have more balls. I don't know if I'm gaming today, funny man. We might just be doing, what did I even title this stream? Ranking movies and oh my God, I'm losing my mind today. Oh, I said playing games. Oh my God. Oh my God, what's wrong with me? Oh, I forgot I titled the stream that. Oh God, this low carb thing is killing my brain cells. Oh my God, well, maybe we'll play games. I don't know why I titled it that. I think I was like, oh yeah, we'll play a little bit of like Hogwarts. And now, oh, you know what I was thinking? I was like, today's gonna be a really long stream. And then I actually got invited to a thing last night. That's tonight. Last night I got the invite for tonight and I kind of want to go. So I'm not gonna be able to stream as long as I thought I was going to. So that's what changed. But then I didn't change the title. So I'm sorry for potentially lying to you. I've been doing keto for 4 years. It's been tough, but I've lost 60 pounds. Congratulations, dude. That's great to hear because like 60 pounds in 4 years, that's like really slow, sustainable weight loss, which is like the healthiest way to do it. Because that means it's gonna stay off, you know? Like good for you. Mad props. I don't want to do keto because I'm doing like a specific kind of diet that's like, it's keto-esque for certain times of the month and then high carb for like a certain chunk of the month as well. It's basically depending on like your period cycle. It's like a fast, and I'm also intermittent fasting. So it's like a thing for women. So I'm doing that and it's been going well so far. Satendra, thank you so much for the super chat. You should watch the 1932 Hunchback with Lon Chaney Sr. if you want something closer to the book. It's also a public domain movie. Whoa. I didn't know about that. Thank you. Closer to the book. Ooh, sounds interesting. Thank you for the suggestion. Oh my God, I'm such an idiot for not realizing that I put playing games in the title. Oh my goodness. Did you ever finish playing Alien Isolation? No. No, I did not. I still haven't even finished Hogwarts Legacy. It's really fun. I really like it, but I just have not had as much time to live stream. Guys, if I could just stream and like not film for the main channel for a week, I would totally do it. I'm like in the mood to stream more, but I just don't have the time. It's a bummer, man. But I have not won Hogwarts Legacy, Great Peter. I haven't finished it. Here goes my dreams. Oh, level 2. We did ranking in the last stream too. Martin, thank you so much for the super chat. Will you react to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey? Oh, I feel like I saw that trailer. Maybe I didn't. I feel like I heard about this, and is that coming out soon or something? I might have to. That might be worth doing. Thank you for the suggestion. You been to Broadway? I never had the chance. Yeah, a lot. I was really lucky. I lived in New York for a while. Seen a lot of Broadway shows, a lot of off-Broadway shows. I've been very lucky to see a lot of good theater. But it's been a while. It's been a really long time. I did not finish Stray, Solly. I have a problem with not finishing games. Stray also just made me really nauseous, which is why I quit it. I was really close to finishing it. I'm pretty sure I only had like 1 chapter left, but it made me violently nauseous every time I played it, and then the nausea wouldn't go away for like the rest of the day, so I just don't want to do it again. I don't want to, because like I don't want to get nauseous. Ashley's playing Alien Isolation right now. Dude, I saw that she was doing that. She's brave. You guys spend the same amount of time in lockers? Dude, I wish Alien Isolation could be played like multiplayer. We could do it together for safety. Sick as a cat. Yeah. I know. Why is sick as a dog a saying? The origin of the phrase sick as a dog can be found in the early 1700s, when it was common to compare undesirable things to dogs. The slander. The explanation for this isn't that people didn't like dogs. Oh, okay, maybe I should have kept reading. It is that diseases such as the plague were often spread via animals like rats, birds, and unfortunately, dogs. God. Poor dogs getting the rap, taking the bad rap. A lot of people were disappointed with the bittersweet ending. I mean, I could always watch it. I still haven't. Like, I still don't know how it ends. Like, which is insane. 1 over. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. It wouldn't be Alien Isolation. It would be Alien Cooperation. You're right, Shinigami. I'd rather play that than Isolation. What was your favorite play that you made? Maybe I think that you mean that I got to see on Broadway, Lucas. Because I haven't made anything on Broadway. The Color Purple with Cynthia Erivo was mind-blowingly good. Like, mind-blowing. I went with Lila and we were like holding each other weeping. It was a spiritual experience. I'm getting goosebumps just talking about it. It was great. I think that was probably the best thing I've ever seen on Broadway. The Lion King holds a special place in my heart too, just because it was like the first thing I saw as a kid, and then I saw it like 3 more times after, and like it just holds a special place in my heart. But in terms of like something that moved me the most, The Color Purple with Cynthia Erivo specifically. She is God's gift to this earth. Are you gonna watch Tenet in the future? You've seen previous Nolan movies, and I think it would be good. Partially filmed in my country too, which was awesome. Oh, that's cool, Renar. Can I watch Tenet without watching the other Matrix movies? Because I feel like I've seen mixed messages on that. If I can, then yes. And I might have asked this question already and have forgotten, because that's also possible. because I don't have the best memory. Speaking of which, you know what I want to do right now? Before we get on into the tier stuff, which I think we should do soon, let's do Wordle, and I'm not gonna look at the chat. Okay, chat, I'm not looking at you. We're gonna do Wordle real quick. Wordle. Since we're talking about plays, let's do plays. It's kind of a shitty guess, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, there's a Y in it. Weird. All right, let's guess truly ending in the Y, because I feel like that's a strong thing. Okay, there's an R, so maybe it's R-Y? Or starts with an R-E-A. No, there's no A. R-O-U-D-Y. Rowdy? Let's guess that. That's not, oh, right, it's with a W. I'm a dummy. That didn't work. So it's probably here. This is where it starts to get. I have to use my noggin more. M-E-R-R-Y, Mary. It's not Christmas time, but maybe. Okay, there's an E. So it's either here or here. We're running out of guesses. What about fiery? F-I-E-R-Y? Fiery. Oh no. Oh no, we only have one. This is the worst I've done in a really long time. Normally, and I'm not on my last guess, ever. Uh-oh, this is bad. Okay, we just have to figure out the other two letters. Okay. Not to see chat. Is jeery a word? Like jeering, but like jeery? Kiri? Is Kiri a word? Cherry's a word, but there's two R's, so that doesn't work. I'm nervous now. Okay, let's see. What if... No. No other vowels. That's crazy. Just E. And it's not... Oh, it can't be, like... It can't be two E's, because the E wasn't here. Okay. So there really is just... It could be here, like... Oh, every! Oh my god, if it's not every. Come on. Come on. Yes! Okay, I got it. I got it! Woo! All right. Thanks for putting up with that while I did that. You were going to say query, but no, you. Exactly. You got it right, Solly. You got it right. All right. I kind of have to pee. So I'm going to pee. And then we will come back and rank the rest of the Disney movies that we didn't get to last time. I gotta tell you, I was so relieved when I loaded this page up and it automatically saved my movie choices. I didn't have to redo this at all. I was so happy. Okay, I'll be right back. Alrighty. I'm back. Can I? Yeah. I'm changing. I changed the title. I'm sorry. I don't want to mislead y'all anymore. I changed the title. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get on into this. Let's see, where was I? Oh. What the heck? Where was I? Oh, Aladdin. I haven't done that yet. I think I was right around Frozen 2. I haven't seen Frozen 2, so we're not going to rank that. Oh, real quick. Let me pause the music because my editor is going to turn this into a video, and I didn't do that last time, and it makes it easier for him if I turn the music off. I picked the worst time to send you sent a super chat while I was peeing. Hold on, little galaxy. I'm sorry. I picked the worst time. That's honestly funny. I've been there before. I've done that. Thank you so much for the super chat. Do you ever think you'll watch the Batman animated series or play the amazing Arkham video games? Kevin Conroy is a detective or definitive Batman for me. Maybe. I don't know about the animated series, to be honest. I don't know if I'll ever do that. Unless it's like requested a ton or something, but I don't know. I'm open to suggestions, so I appreciate it, but I'm not like obsessed with Batman enough to like do a ton of stuff that's focused on Batman. I love seeing people getting upset. People are upset at my rankings. Listen, it's my list, okay? You don't have to agree with it. Trevor, thank you so much for the super chat. I actually looked up these movies because some pics are in Spanish, so now you don't have to zoom in on them. I can just tell you. Well, thank you for yeah, that's interesting that some are in Spanish. Thank you for the super chat. And thank you for the super chat as well. The silent super chat. Thank you so much. Satendra, thank you as well for the super chat. Did you ever watch Ed, Edd and Eddy as a kid? I did not. I feel like I've heard of this movie, but I have not seen it. Peter Pan in C? Yeah, I said it. Peter Pan is in C. For fucking sure. It's mid, okay? Okay, wait, where was I? Aladdin! Okay. Aladdin is great. Aladdin is not my favorite Disney movie. Like, it doesn't have the sentimental quality to me to be an S-tier film, but it is incredible. It's incredible. You Ain't Never Had a Friend Like Me. Amazing. Jafar, one of the scarier villains in the Disney world. He's very scary. Great movie. I love the relationship between Jasmine and her father too. Like it's a good movie, and it's one of the last, it's a chance to go back and hear Robin Williams, and that always makes me happy. So the only reason I'm going to put it in A and not S is just because it's not a movie I rewatch all the time. It's not like it didn't like hit me in the heart in the way that these ones did. That's why these are up here. That's my reasoning. But this is an incredible movie, and it must be S tier for a lot of people, I'm sure. It's just A tier for me. Cam, thank you for the really generous... What is with the silent, generous super chats, guys? What the heck? Thank you. It's far too generous. Thank you so much. I've seen 7 over 30 times, and it just keeps getting funnier every single time. David, you scare me. David, no. You scare me. I've watched Aladdin at least 1,000 times as a kid. Yeah, it's definitely... She thinks the monkey is the sultan. I don't know what you're talking about. I think Jasmine's relationship with the sultan is good. That's not what I wasn't talking about the monkey. The monkey's cute too. Abu, he's great. I was talking about the sultan. All right. Okay. Oh my God, I'm getting distracted. Okay. 1 over. Thank you again for the super chat. Hope. Oh my God, you've been trying to send words, dude. You keep sending $20. You're crazy. Hopefully I got it right this time. How is your Halo gameplay going? I would have loved to see you react to the flood, dude. I'm sure a lot of people would have. I screamed bloody murder and lost my voice. It was terrifying. Oh, the monkey and the sultan thing, that's an Aladdin quote. Oh, my bad. My bad. See, I'm not familiar enough to like remember the quotes. Moana is in C tier for good reason. It's mid, okay? People are mad. I love it. Listen, you can be mad all you want. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. So I don't know if I should rank Winnie the Pooh because like I don't really remember it. So I think I'm gonna skip it because I couldn't really tell you what happens. I just know like how all the characters like line up with different like mental health problems. That's all I know about Winnie the Pooh. Tyler loves Winnie the Pooh. He loves it, but I don't think I should rank it because I probably saw it once when I was like a baby and don't remember it at all. No need to apologize for the silent chat, Cam. Thank you again for the super chat. My day is going well. I hope you're doing well. Rank the nostalgia. Yeah, it's like you gotta, sometimes nostalgia plays a big factor in the rank. Moana's not fucking A. You're wrong. I'm sorry to tell you. You're just wrong. But it's okay. Pissing people off. I never saw Wreck-It Ralph, although this looks like this looks like a sequel. It says Wi-Fi Ralph. All right. Haven't seen these. Haven't seen Bolt. Haven't seen this. Haven't seen Cars. Haven't seen Tinkerbell. Haven't seen there's a third Cinderella. Not seen that. Not seen Tarzan. Not seen Chicken Little. Wait, did I see Chicken Little? I don't think I did see Chicken Little. Snow White. Snow White. David, thank you so much for the super chat. My dad can be an a-hole to watch movies with because he makes inappropriate jokes. We'd watch The Green Mile. And after the sabotage execution scene, he leans over and says, "What a hothead." That's awful. Oh my God. That's so bad. Thank you for the super chat. Oh God. No. Okay. I'm gonna have to stop paying attention to chat here for a little bit. No, I've not seen Tarzan 2. I've seen the original Tarzan. This is just Tarzan 2. The regular Tarzan's got to be down here somewhere. Calm down. I gotta like focus because this is gonna take forever. Okay, Snow White. I might save some comments and super chats for the young guys. I'm sorry. I gotta focus, or I'm gonna lose it. Snow White. I don't care. Like, it was an iconic movie for its time because wasn't it like the first animated color, like the first color movie? Like not black and white. It's just about being beautiful and like waiting for a prince to come kiss you in your sleep. And like following dwarves around and like naming them all after personality trait. I don't know. It's like whatever. It was iconic for its time, but I don't care. I don't care. It also feels like really biblical with like the apple thing. I don't know. We're putting D. Fuck it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm putting it in D. It's mid. It's below mid. Well, actually, yeah. Wait, let me compare it to these, because that's what I would have to compare it to. Because I hate the story. I hate the story of Little Mermaid. But so Little Mermaid would have been in D, but it's just Under the Sea that's saving it, and Sebastian is saving it, to be honest. Yeah, we're gonna leave Snow White in D. Sorry. A Christmas Carol. I don't know if I've seen this Christmas Carol, so we're gonna leave that. I haven't seen The Good Dinosaur either. I feel like I heard good things about it. Lady and the Tramp 2. So fun fact, I'm actually really familiar with this more than the original. I feel like I actually know Lady and the Tramp 2 way better than I know the first one. And I really liked it. I think it's sweet. It's really sweet. I like it. Oh my God. I just have a thing for like animated movies with animals. I just love animals. That's the thing. So I'm actually going to rank this pretty well. I'm going to give it, it's not as good as Aladdin. I'm going to give it a B. It's a B. It's good. It's actually good, guys. A world without fences where I can run free. It's actually so good. It's so sweet. It's like a father-son story with a lot of like parental tension and daddy issues, but in like the sweetest way. It's great. Okay. Leroy and Stitch. Haven't seen that. I think that's not Lilo and Stitch, right? I think I'm going to see that later, right? I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch in a really long time too, and I don't know if I should like rank it because I'm having a hard time remembering everything, but I would probably rank it high because I remember loving it when I saw it. Didn't see The Jungle Book 2, didn't see Cars 2, didn't see Mickey's Magical Christmas, didn't see this. Hunchback! Right? Oh, it's in Spanish. Yeah, Hunchback of Notre Dame. This is, if we're just looking at music, S tier music. It's the second act after reviewing it on my car ride home from the ski trip. The second act needs work. The first act, perfect. Second act needs some work. Especially that whole number, like A Guy Like You. We don't need it. It was for the kids, but it didn't work. No one wanted to buy the gargoyle toys. And it's kind of, like in today's day and age, it's really offensive to the Romani people. Although it's kind of like that because that's the villain anyway. So like, it's kind of fine because the villain is the problem and he's awful. So, the music is S tier, but I don't think the movie is S tier. Just for music alone, I have to give it an A. I have to give it an A for the music. It's perfection. Beauty and the Beast. Is this the original? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. No. Belle's Magical World. I don't know what that's about. We're getting close to WALL-E, guys. A lot of people are excited, like, WALL-E, rank it! But first, we have to rank. We cannot forget The Lion King 2. Simba's Pride. We can't forget that. We got his daughter, Kiara, Kovu. Shit gets crazy in this one. It's fine. It's good. I like it. Is it an S tier movie? Absolutely not. But it's got also a lot of daddy issues. A lot of tension in the family going on. It's kind of like a Romeo and Juliet scenario a little bit. A lot of the Lion King movies I feel like tend to be centered around like Shakespearean themes. Like the first one was Hamlet. This one is Romeo and Juliet with lions. So where am I gonna put it? It probably deserves to live next to the second Lady and the Tramp movie. I already know I'm pissing so many people off. Like, people are like, how could you put this above these movies? Listen, you don't have to agree with me, okay? Opinions, the fact that we all have different opinions, it's the spice of life. Variety is the spice of life. We all like different things. Wall-E is so sad and great. I loved Wall-E. Fun fact about me. The first time I heard the song We're Coming Down by Peter Gabriel, it's the end credit song for Wall-E. I immediately downloaded it to my iPod because I had an iPod. And that became my landing song. So anytime I was on an airplane, I would play that song. It was like a tradition to hear that song when we were close to landing. And I would just sit and watch out the window as we landed. I don't do that anymore. But I did that for years. That was my like landing song. And then for a little while, it was Flying by the Beatles, because that's also a really cool song to watch while you're landing. But it would always be my goal to start the song when I thought it would finish just as we'd touch ground. Sometimes it worked, but not often. So anyway, Wall-E's a great movie. Wall-E's a great movie. It's sad though, like when you look at like the people in it and like how real it is. It's kind of dark, but it's also like adorable. And he's just great. He's great. So I think, and it's uplifting too at the end. So, oh God, do I give it S? Oh my God. It's also like such a unique story. Like for its time, it was really unique. Do I rank it above Aristocats? That's my conundrum right now, because I love Aristocats. And Aladdin. Do I rank it above? I think I have to, just because this was my, like, We're Coming Down. It's so nostalgic for me. So I think I'm going to give it S. Wall-E's great. A lot of hot takes. Listen. Would it just be boring if I was doing what everyone expected me to do? I got to be honest about how I feel, you know? Atlantis. I haven't seen Atlantis in a really long time, and like Lilo and Stitch, I don't know how much of it I really remember. So I'm like, do I even rank it? I like want to rank Lilo and Stitch though, even though I don't remember a lot of it. It's been years since I've seen it. I feel like Atlantis was good. But I need to rewatch it as an adult to really know how I feel. Oh, God. I feel like if I rank this, I'm just going to be guessing. Thank God I didn't have to unsubscribe. You might have to later, Razor Bikini. Keep your fingers crossed. The whole Nattyverse exhaled for me putting it in S tier. Oh, don't you worry, guys. We're still going. Justice for Atlantis. Listen, I liked Atlantis. I just don't remember all of it. It was so long ago, so I don't know if I can, like, you know what? Fuck it. The art was so cool. Milo was cool. I remember I liked Milo. That's his name, right? The lead. Fuck it. I'm doing it based on feelings. I don't really remember, but I'm going to say A for Atlantis. I didn't see The Three Musketeers. I didn't see the sequel to Aladdin. I didn't see Brave Little Toaster. Finding Dory, I didn't see. Lion King 1.5. Back to my category. Oh my God. Lion King 1.5 is great. It's great. If you haven't seen it, you must. You must see it. It is told from the perspective of Timon, and it's adorable. It's just so good. It's so good. It's so good. And this is the movie that whenever I got nauseous between the ages of like 8, well, no, 8 is probably too young. I don't know when this came out. Between the ages of like 10 and 15, whenever I'd get like a flu or a stomach bug and I had to stay home, I would watch this movie because it made me feel better. So for that, oh God. Oh God, A or S, fuck. I don't even, oh fuck. Like, oh God, it's nostalgic for me, but I I think I have to give it A. Oh, fuck. I like want to give it S just because I love it so much. But I think I have to give it A because The Lion King still hits harder for me. So we're gonna put that in A. I think that's good. Oh, I'm glad you're loving the stream, Sergio. Thanks for joining. Lion King 2 is pretty good. I agree. That's why I gave it a B. B isn't bad in my mind. I'm just trying to rank things in, like, you guys have to remember, like, B and Up is still good. Like, I would rewatch most of these. Actually, yeah, I'd rewatch all of them except for Pinocchio because that scene with the donkeys really just disturbs me. But everything else I'd rewatch. Like, this is all good. B isn't bad, okay? It just means that I think there are things that I like more. Okay, I know I said I would do super chats later, but I worry I'll forget. Gumogo, thank you so much for the super chat. I always played the Test Drive from How to Train Your Dragon as my takeoff song every time I was in a plane, so I get it. Isn't that fun that we, like, a lot of us have, like, those little rituals and habits, like, especially, like, when it comes to flying, just to comfort you in the process of, like, because sometimes flying is, like, nerve-wracking for people. It's never been nerve-wracking for me, but it's just nice to have those little rituals. They're comforting. Thank you so much for the super chat. Okay. You are definitely under 30. You're right. I am under 30. Barely. Barely. Okay. I haven't seen this. I haven't seen the Goofy movie. I heard the Goofy movie was good, but I haven't seen it. Hercules. Okay. Fucking incredible. Another thing we did on the way home was listen to a couple Hercules songs on the drive home. We listened to, mainly I wanted to listen to the Danny DeVito song because when A Guy Like You came on with Hunchback, I was like, you know, it's interesting. This is a lot like the Danny DeVito's song in Hercules, but his is just way better. It's got a better journey. It's more catchy. And it's funny because Jason Alexander is a much better singer than Danny DeVito, but Danny DeVito's song just slaps. All the music in Hercules is great, to be honest. If there's a prize for rotten judgment, I guess I've already won that. It's going in S tier. I love it. It's perfect. I love it. I also love Meg because she's fucking sassy. She's just so sassy, and I love her. You must react to the Goofy movie immediately. That's what I've heard. I've just heard great things. Maybe I'll have to do that for the channel. I've just heard it's an S tier movie, and I've never seen it. A Goofy movie reaction would be sick. Wow, you guys are really excited for a Goofy movie. Wow. Okay. All right. I will definitely think about that. Honestly, there's not much to think about. I'll just have to like fit it in. But I love doing animated movies for the channel, so that's good to hear. Notre Dame 2. I did not know there was a sequel. I did not know, and I don't know if we needed it. So I never saw it, and that's fine. Incredibles 2, haven't seen it. This Mickey movie, haven't seen it. Kim Possible, haven't seen this. I've seen the show. Kim Possible, but I've never seen any of the movies. Kim Possible. Kronk's New Groove, have not seen that. Sleeping Beauty. So I'm going to put this in C because I love ballet. So I love all like the ballet and the dancing that they kind of do. I love the fairy godmothers. I like the villain turning into a dragon is really cool at the end. I'm not going to lie. But I don't like the messaging, right? Like the messaging is lame. It's just lame. Like, she got to have a prince come save her and kiss her and wake her up. It's kind of like lame. It's like this shit over here, okay? Right? Like I'm sick. We're just doing another version of it, and I don't like it. But I'm ranking it higher than Snow White because we're not like we got more going on in this movie that is better, I think. And I just feel like there's like more personality to Aurora than there is to Snow White. And with Snow White, like the whole driving purpose of the villain is like, she's beautiful, she's the fairest of them all, so I'm gonna kill her because I want to be the fairest of them all. So it's a really vain thing too. I haven't seen Sleeping Beauty in a while, so I kind of forget why the villain curses her. I can't really remember, but I remember like having more nostalgia with this movie. Like I enjoyed watching it a little bit more than this, but I still never was that kind of girl that, at least she met the guy before he kissed her in her sleep. Exactly, Satendra. You are right. That is why it's above Snow White. Because Snow White is just, it's weird. He just shows up and he's like, I'll make out with her. She looks like she's dead. It's great. Freaking creepy. Yeah, Master Voto. Yes, exactly. All right. I think y'all understand. Sleeping Beauty is, it's not perfect, but it's better. It's better than, I actually think it's better than well, that's just because I hate the messaging in The Little Mermaid. I hate it. But because of the art style and because of the secondary characters, it'll stay there. It's fine. Okay. Oh, is this the regular Lilo and Stitch? Oh my God, I have to zoom in. Oh, fuck. My God. Everything gets disorienting. No, this is something else. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's Lilo and Stitch. Okay. All right. We'll get to it eventually. Okay. Tortoise and the Hare, have not seen it. I've heard the story, though. Cinderella 2, have not seen it. What? Ariel's Beginning. Don't know. Don't care. Mars Needs Moms. What the fuck is that? Never heard of that before. Meet the Robinsons. Oh my God. Is Meet the Robinsons that movie with this? Because there's a T-Rex here on the cover. Is it that movie where there's like, I only saw the trailer for that movie. I never watched it, but my friends and I would quote this T-Rex thing all the time where he's like, I have a big head and little arms. Something about that was so funny if it's that movie. But I never watched it, so can't rank it. Brave Little Toaster, again. No, have not seen it. Don't know what this is, but I haven't seen it. There's a lot of villains here. Looks like a villain Mickey Mouse thing. Monsters, Inc. Oh my God, what a good movie. What a good movie. Monsters, Inc. is so good. Mike Wazowski. Oh, Monsters, Inc. is fucking great, man. Oh, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. The fact that like they go from like needing to make the kids scared to then learning that laughter is more powerful, and it's just the metaphors in that, and the villain in that is also really creepy. I haven't seen Monsters, Inc. in a while, but like I'm tempted to give it S tier just because of the secretary and like all the funny lines, and I might have to give it S. Like for me, it's probably more realistically an A movie because it doesn't, like, it's not a movie I think about all the time, but at the end of the day, like, it's also just great. It's also it's perfect. I'm gonna give it S tier. It's perfect. It deserves to be there. I have to. Okay. Where was I? Toy Story 4. Have I seen that? Hold on a second. How many? I can't remember which Toy Story movies I've seen. There's 4. I haven't seen 4. I've seen 3. I've seen 1, 2, and 3. I haven't seen 4. So I can't rank it. Y'all can let me know if it's good. We have a 2319. I quote the secretary at least 3 times a week. Dude, the secretary's the best. I'm always watching you, Mike Wazowski. Always watching you. Dude, she's fucking great. Inside Out. Dude, Inside Out was sad, man. So sad. It was sad. The cast for Inside Out was perfect. The story's great. The whole scene with the imaginary friend, though, fading, broke me. So devastatingly sad. The whole mental health component. I mean, it was just so well done. But it's like too real for me to put it in S tier, cuz like I don't know, like I can't handle it on a regular basis. So I'm going to put it in A. It's really good. I don't think there's anything I would do to fix it. I just don't want to watch it again cuz it was so sad. So I'm going to put it here, but it's really good. Do you think you'll have time to play with ChatGPT the other day? The other day I asked to write me a sad story and it did. Yes, we'll definitely interact with ChatGPT. Thank you for the super chat, Pandora Wombat. I appreciate it. Inside Out is getting a sequel? Oh, no. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry more. Bing Bong. I know. R.I.P. Bing Bong. So sad. I watched that movie in theaters, like with a group of friends, and like we all wept, and it was so embarrassing. That's why I like watching movies at home, so I can like cry. There's a second Mulan. I never saw that. Never saw the second Monsters, Inc. Phineas and Ferb, never saw that. The Proud Family. I've seen the show, but I've never seen the movie. The Rescuers. I remember seeing trailers for this as a little kid, and I remember people loving it, but I actually, sadly, have never seen it. Do you have to pay to use ChatGPT? I sure hope not, Renar, because we're going to interact with it, so I hope not. You should ask ChatGPT to write a short essay on The Little Mermaid. Yeah, that's a good idea. I watched How to Train Your Dragon in cinema with my brother and one of his friends at the end, and we were all sitting trying to hold back tears. Dude, I would just be failing. The third one too? Fuck, yeah. I would be like, no, I'm dying. It's not. I'm just going to weep openly here. Okay. So I haven't seen The Rescuers, but funnily enough, I've seen The Little Mermaid too. I'm trying to remember, I feel like The Little Mermaid 2 is better than the first one because at least she wants to be a mermaid for her own reasons and not because of a guy. So, I think it was better. And I actually watched this a lot in my youth. I would watch it a lot over and over again because I remember, identifying more with Melody as a character than Ariel. So, but it's definitely not better than The Lion King 2. It's probably on par with it. So, these sequels were good, I'm just going to say, okay? These sequels were decent. Yeah, Ursula's sister, yeah. And she was in the Antarctic, which was a fun little flair. There was ice everywhere. You can't use it for free? Oh no. Well, you can use it for free for now. It's their test period. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, good, because I don't want to pay for that. Let's see. Luca. I have not seen Luca either, so I can't rank it. And I haven't seen Onward. Fantasia, I already ranked the Fantasia that I've seen, I'm pretty sure, because I've only seen one of them. So we're going to leave this here, because I think I don't know the difference. I've seen one of them, so we're just leaving it. Lilo and Stitch. She definitely did want to give up her legs to meet Prince Eric, Jaden. Yes, sure, she also wanted to see what it was like to walk on land, but she was willing to give up her voice. That's insane. I also just to be fair, I don't really remember everything that happens in The Little Mermaid 2 though either. So I'm kind of just guessing based off of what I do remember of it. Lilo and Stitch. This is a great movie. I also don't really remember everything that happens, but I remember the opening number. The music was a bop. I used to listen to Hawaiian Roller Coaster Ride on repeat as a kid. I loved that song. And it's just sweet. It's so sweet. And the aliens are cool. Meeting all the different aliens was fun. But I don't really remember a lot of it. So I'm going to have a hard time ranking this one. Just put it in S. I don't know if I can't remember everything that happens. Let's just read the plot again. No, that's going to take too long. We just need to fucking do it. The Hawaiian roller coaster ride, though. I did love that song. I know. Ohana means family, and family means no one gets left behind. I know. That was so sweet. Oh, God. I don't even remember who the villain was in this movie. Like, I couldn't even tell you if my life depended on it. I don't remember a lot. So, like, part of me wants to put this in A. I think I'm going to put it in A. Because it was good. It's not like Monsters, Inc., where, like, I haven't seen it in ages, but I remember everything, and it was, like, it stuck out to me as brilliant, and it just was, like, so good. Like, Lilo and Stitch is great. I remember it being great, but I can't, like, I bet if I rewatched it as an adult, I would rank it higher, but I would just need to rewatch it. It's like Atlantis. I don't remember. My memory is just not that sharp. So Treasure Planet, I don't fucking remember this at all, but I know I saw it. I'm not going to rank it though, because I can't remember for the life of me, like, what happens in this. Tarzan. Oh my God. Trashing the Camp is a bop. That's all I have to say. Trashing the Camp is fucking awesome. We need a Disney binger. I know. You're about to unsubscribe. Do it. I have not seen any of the plane scenes, Gumogo. Oh boy. There's not really a true villain. Oh, maybe that's why I don't remember. I was like, was there a villain? Tarzan. Oh, Tarzan starts off real sad. You know, with the parents and the jaguar, but then he redeems himself later by... Go ahead. Coda, go ahead. Come on. Oh my God, his ear. Come on. You guys see his ear? Coda, what happened to you? I don't know if you guys could see that. Tarzan's great. Like, Jane is also brilliant and smart and funny. She's like one of the few, like, female characters in the earlier, it's not like a super early Disney movie, but it's like early-ish. Like, she's great. Her father's fucking adorable. The villain is awful, very like intense and scary and just horrible to wildlife. But then his death scene is like so heavy for a children's movie. And it's so poetic because he does it to himself. It's like his own undoing that causes it. Tarzan's a great movie. But I don't think it's S tier. I don't think it's S. But more Peter Gabriel though. The music in Tarzan's so good too. Oh fuck. Stop your crying, it will be all right. If I just had to do it based off of the music, I would put Tarzan in S tier because I love the music. But oh fuck, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna put A. A is fine. A's good. I'm having a really hard time. The death goes so hard at the end of Tarzan, doesn't it? It's fucking insane. Guys, I gotta hold S tier for like, S tier has to mean something, you know? I can't just put everything in S tier. It has to mean something. God. Okay, Robin Hood. I did see Robin Hood, but I think we have to skip this because it's been like literally 2.5 decades, I feel like, since I've seen this. So I can't remember shit. So we're not gonna rank it. Frozen! I loved the first Frozen because I have a sister and I really do kind of relate to Elsa a little bit. I mean, not because I have some magical ability that like means I have to shelter myself from the world, but like in the sister relationship, like I do kind of relate more to Elsa, and I'm the older sister. So and also when I went to see Frozen, I went and saw it in theaters with my sister. And I wept and she didn't. She was like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "Lauren, this is us." She's like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "God." So Frozen, I really loved Frozen. I also really like that in Frozen, Anna gets like punished for being so naive and like hopelessly optimistic in romance to a fault. Like she makes a mistake and trusts a guy she shouldn't just because she wants to live in like a fantasy land, and it backfires on her, and I like that. I like it a lot. And also Olaf is so fucking cute, and so is the reindeer, and I'm gonna put this in A. I like it a lot. Yeah. It doesn't have the same, like, because I was an adult when this came out, so it doesn't have like the same nostalgia for, I'm kind of tempted to put it in S, but if I'm not gonna put Tarzan in S, and I'm not gonna put Lilo and Stitch in S, it's not gonna go in S, because it's on par with these movies for me. Okay. Oh, I'm having such a hard time. I'm like, this actually is difficult. Okay. I think the music in Frozen is great, Max. But if you don't think it's relatable, that's fine. But like, it's relatable to me. Like, maybe you're not. It's okay. Like, these movies are relatable to different groups of people, you know, or animals. I'm just Lady and the Tramp. I don't like remember jack shit about Lady and the Tramp besides the spaghetti scene. Does anybody else feel that way? I mean, okay, no, that's not true. I remember the Scottish Terrier. He was adorable. He's great. But I don't really remember, like, I don't remember enough, like, it's just kind of, it's kind of, I don't know. The romance with Kristoff and Anna feels forced. Yeah, I mean, I could see why you'd think that. I don't think Olaf is a bad sidekick. I liked Olaf. I think Frozen's fantastic, but like it's a polarizing one for sure. Haha, get it? Polar. It's cold at the poles. Anyway, okay. Lady and the Tramp. I don't really want to rank this that high because I just don't. I mean, like, okay, for the classic Italian date scene. The classic Italian date scene is like an A, but the rest of the movie, I remember like she's in a home with Siamese kittens and it's rough for her because they're mean. The cats are mean. And that's like really all I remember. So I can't rank it above the second one, guys. Here's the thing. I can't rank this above Lady and the Tramp 2 because I genuinely like and remember Lady and the Tramp 2 more than Lady and the Tramp. So we're going to put them next to each other because it is a classic. The joke left me cold. I'm sorry. DJ Lo, I'm sorry. We're coming up to Bambi. Bambi! Oh, Bold Bambi. Sorry, did I break your ears? I'm so sorry, guys. Bold Bambi. Oh, God. Bambi. I actually love Bambi. Shocker, right? Because I love animals. And I just keep saying, like, when there's animals in a Disney or an animated movie, the chances of me liking it go up by like 15. No, they go up by like 50% probably. Bambi. Bambi's sad AF, man. It's so sad, but I kind of like those Disney movies that have a darker, sadder side to them too. Oh God. It's so sad. It's such a sad movie. But it's beautiful. It's like a real like vignette of a deer in the woods. And Thumper's fucking adorable. I'm gonna give it A. I'm gonna give it an A. I know a lot of people might not agree. I'm giving it an A. It doesn't get S tier for me. It's definitely not S tier, but it gets A for me. Bambi started off with a bang. How dare you, Michael? Too soon. Natalie owes me a new mirror. I'm sorry. I hope it didn't burst anyone's eardrums. The only thing I remember from Bambi is his mom died. I remember a lot, like the imagery in Bambi is really what gets me. Like the forest fire scene and like the fighting when they're fighting over his love and like the music, the classical music. That's another thing. A lot of people, like if you don't really love classical music, you might not give a shit about Bambi. But it's got such beautiful scoring. So I give it an A because to me it's like I love classical music, and so it really hits a lot. Pocahontas. Colors of the Wind is amazing. The little raccoon guy is amazing. The hummingbird is amazing. I'm just trying to remember everything that happens in Pocahontas, like the story of it all. It's like pioneers come and they're racist. Savages is actually a pretty good number, not gonna lie. It's a pretty scary number. Pocahontas is good. I can't, like, isn't the ending just like they leave? They're like, we can't make peace, so we're gonna leave. And like her dad dies too, which is really sad. And I remember that hitting me really hard. Pocahontas is a pretty good movie. Colors of the Wind is an S tier song, though. Like, if we were just going off of the song Colors of the Wind, and it's Lea Salonga, right? I'm pretty sure she's the voice. Oh, her voice is amazing. God damn it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? The raccoon and the Colors of the Wind are S tier for me. But I think, like, yeah, like John Smith is... and like the ending is like a little like, I mean, it's, yeah, I don't know. It's not S tier, but I'll give it an A. That's how I feel, right? Yeah, that's how I feel. Oh my God. I know I'm pissing so many people off. Okay, Emperor's New Groove. Oh my God. It might be a good movie, but it's not historically accurate. Yeah, I mean, yeah. The end, John just goes back to the UK. Yeah, it's definitely not historically accurate. That's true. But I mean, like, I'm not really ranking any of these based off of their potential historical accuracy, you know? Although this one, like, you could argue should be more historically accurate, but you know, it's a Disney movie. Emperor's New Groove goes all the way up here. I fucking love The Emperor's New Groove. I fucking love it. Cusco, hysterical. Yzma, the best villain. The best. Hands down, the best villain in any Disney movie. Because she's hilarious. Kronk, hilarious. Talking to squirrels all the time. It's an S tier. Record scratch. Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Yeah. What's his name? David, oh God, I forgot the comedian. David Spade. He's hilarious. This movie's just freaking great. And it has such a sweet and beautiful ending where the protagonist really has so much, like, growth, and it's painstakingly slow throughout the movie, and it's just great. It's just so good. I love this movie. It's S tier for fucking sure. Pull the lever, Kronk! Wrong lever! So good. And then she's a kitten in the end. Like, she's a fucking psychotic kitten, and I love it. Anyway. Oh, I love that movie. Lynx, thank you so much for the super chat. Been a huge fan for years. Keep up the grind. When do you think you'll continue? I'm actually watching Daredevil on Patreon right now. Keep up the great work, though, Nat. Thank you. I'm glad you guys can agree with me on Emperor's New Groove. You threw off my groove, man. Yeah, exactly. Oh, it's just so good. The dinner scene. Yes, the dinner scene. Mazel tov. Yeah. Dude, it's so good. I love that movie, man. It like just gets better every time you see it. Like, I remember as a kid loving this movie so much, and then as an adult, it's even better. It's just so good. Gets better with time, man. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Where was I? I got distracted. I have not seen Home on the Range. I have not seen Raya and the Last Dragon. The Fox and the Hound. So now some of y'all might not agree with me on this, and that's okay. We don't have to agree. But Fox and the Hound is an S tier movie. Okay? Oh God, Fox and the Hound. Man, it's emotionally devastating, and it's beautiful. And it's such a beautiful metaphor for like dealing with prejudice and racism and like trying to grow up, like watching kids grow up not learning racist behavior, and then it like them having to like be conditioned into that racism later because of their family, and still resisting that because they know it's wrong in the end. But like the ending is like this really bittersweet ending. It's brutal. It's this really bittersweet ending. Dude, whoa, that was fast. Dude, this is like one of my favorite movies. This is one of my favorite Disney movies. It's probably like it's definitely top 5. It's definitely top 5 of my favorite Disney movies. Poor Todd getting left behind. Dude, oh my God. That scene is literally heartbreaking. I will say the one problem I have with The Fox and the Hound is the fact that this old woman just abandons a 100% domesticated fox in the middle of the woods in a rainstorm, and it's just like, good luck. I love you. Like, it's crazy. That scene is kind of crazy when you think about it. It doesn't really make sense. It's like, ma'am, you just sentenced that fox to death. Like, that fox is completely dependent on you to survive. But for the sake of the story and the movie, it has to happen because she's doing it to protect the fox because of the crazy neighbor. So it makes sense, but it's heartbreaking in the movie, but it's just like, and it's a great like emotional depth for the that protagonist to come, because it's really 2 protagonists. It's both the fox and the hound, but it's like a great emotionally dark place for that fox to then like grow and pull himself back out of. And it's so sad. Oh God, I can't think about it. Okay. Oh my God, I'm getting emotional. Holy shit. I can't do this. Oh no. Fuck. That happened so quickly. I was fine until I thought about it. Shit. All right, we're moving on. Oh God, no, stop. Fuck, okay. Jesus Christ. Finding Nemo, thank God. Okay. What happened? I just got so emotional so fast. Fuck. She starts crying just thinking of movie. Dude, I'm so embarrassed right now. Oh, it's the low carb diet. The low carbs got me. Oh my God. Sorry, now I'm like crying and laughing, which is like a crazy combination. Oh God. Holy shit, guys. This is so embarrassing. I'm sorry. Okay. Deep breaths. Oh my God. I'm such a wreck today, yo. Oh God. Oh, Lord. Rusty, thank you so much for the super chat. It's nice to see you in here. Oh my God. Hey, Nat, I'm watching The Binge. Wow. Thank you for supporting that movie. Wally's my favorite. Wally's great. I put Wally in S tier. Oh my God. Thank you for the super chat. Holy shit. You need to eat some carbs. I think you're right, Pandora Wombat. I think you're right. Oh my God, I made it. I wish you guys could have seen it. That was like a perfect throw into the trash can. Anyway. Luckily, the diet that I'm doing is like, it's low carb for like certain points in my cycle, and I'm about to go into a high carb point on Sunday. So Tyler's cutting onions. Oh God. Finding Nemo was my first Disney movie reaction. Oh, Finding Nemo's great. Finding Nemo's so good. Finding Nemo's also sad. And it's such a unique, like, concept, you know? Like, we've seen overprotective parents in other Disney movies, you know, like King Trident or whatever. All the protective parents live in the ocean. But I feel like this is the first Disney movie, and I could be wrong, but I feel like this was the first one where it's really focused on the parents' perspective and not the kids. Like, we even start off before the child's even born and, like, seeing this tragic accident unfold. I'm gonna cry again. Fuck. I forgot it. God damn it. Okay, so the beginning is really sad. We're not gonna talk about it. Dory, though, is, like, hilarious and, like, a bright light in the movie. And the turtle too. Like, there's just so many great characters, and it's so sweet. And the lines, like, that's so quotable. It's such a quotable movie. Like, what I will say is I remember Finding Nemo and Shark Tale kind of came out around the same time, and I loved Shark Tale, and Shark Tale wasn't getting the love that I thought it deserved. Because everybody was obsessed with Finding Nemo. So I remember when I was a kid being, like, over Finding Nemo. But, like, it's actually incredible. It's a great movie. So, mine. I feel like, oh, God. I think it's better. I think it's better than Frozen. We're going to put it in S. It's an S tier movie. It's S. Okay, I'm feeling better now. The Turtle Man is awesome. Yeah, dude. Go, little dude. Fish are friends, not food. Oh, that's right. The sharks. I forgot about the sharks. They're great, too. The characters are just fucking great in that movie. Oh, he made me ink. Like, it's so good. It's such a quotable movie. Oh, my God. Hold on. I missed. Gumogo, welcome to the Golden Nuggets. Have some potatoes, Nat. Don't worry. In a few days, I will. I'm actually going to get sushi when I can. That's what I'm really craving. Welcome to the Golden Nuggets. I hope you enjoy your emotes. Don't talk about the beginning. I know, Sierra. I fell into that trap real quick. Oh, 1 over. Oh, my God. Dude, thank you. 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Solly, Nick, Enigma, Math Lady, Valerie, Jake, Doc Op, Keith, Messy Grammar, Renee. Welcome to the Golden Nuggets. I hope you enjoy your time here. Enjoy playing around with the emotes. Thank you so much. Send thanks to 1 over. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I whisper, just keep swimming to myself during hard times. It's true. Just keep swimming is like such a great little theme throughout the movie too. Because it's like, keep calm, you know? Keep moving on. Keep going. Can you speak whale? Yeah, dude, the movie's great. Okay. I haven't seen Pirate Fairy. Oh, we're getting close. We're almost done, y'all. We're almost done. We're getting there. A Bug's Life. I loved A Bug's Life. I fucking loved it. It's like a really, you know what's interesting about A Bug's Life? It's like, when you watch it from the perspective of an adult, it's kind of like, you're like, oh, this is just like a story about like predatory like companies, like a corporate world where they're being taken advantage of. And it's funny, I don't like bugs. I hate bugs. Like in real life, I'm scared of bugs. It's embarrassing, I know. I can't help it, okay? I don't like them. But I love A Bug's Life. I love A Bug's Life. I think A Bug's Life, unironically, is like an S tier movie. I think am I gonna give it an S tier? I watched this movie so many times, and it's still good. Like, and the ending is great. You know what? Fuck it. It's an S tier movie. I love A Bug's Life. I do. We haven't gotten to The Lion King yet, I don't think. We didn't skip it, did we? Wait, where the fuck is the... Oh my God, I skipped The Lion King! I'm so sorry. Or, yeah, I skipped it. What the fuck is wrong with me? I cried so hard that I skipped my favorite movie. What's wrong with me? Okay. The Lion King, we don't need to talk about it. We all know it's S tier. I'm actually going to put it... I want to put it in front of Mulan, but it won't let me. Well, there we go. That's what I want. Lion King. Actually, if I'm doing this, I'm not going to go through and reorder everything in the perfect order because that would drive me insane, but this is my order for... Oh! This is my order for my top 4, probably. Oh, yeah. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay. My top 5. This is my top 5. Okay? That's my top 5. Anyway. Oh, God. Okay. Lion King, S tier. Fantastic. Never Beast. Never seen that. Tinkerbell again. Black Cauldron. I never saw the Black Cauldron. I don't think I have anyway. What is this? What is this? Oh! A Nightmare Before Christmas! I never would have guessed that from the cover. They picked a really weird cover. Like, I don't know why they picked like a really weird cover. Okay, Nightmare Before Christmas is a great movie. Yeah, it's a great movie. I just spilled electrolytes all over myself. Hold on. Oh no. It's getting chaotic in here. Okay. Okay. That was my last tissue, so pray for me that I don't make myself cry again. Nightmare Before Christmas is great. Although I fucking hate her, the girl. Her number was so lame. They had to give her the lamest number. I like could do without that number that she sang. So because of, I also don't, oh my God, I still have electrolyte mix on me. I'm sorry. I feel like I want to, I don't think it's better than Lilo and Stitch or Tarzan or Aladdin. So I'm going to give it a B. And that's going to make some people mad, but it's good. It's good. B is still good. Okay, I like these movies. Except for Pinocchio. Well, Pinocchio's it's a classic, and it just, listen, you know, When You Wish Upon a Star, it has to be here, but it's a scary movie. It's like a scary movie to me. But it is like objectively good. Anyway, okay. Haven't seen these. There's a Pocahontas 2. What, does he come back? What's Pocahontas 2? Does it just John come back? She doesn't have any real arc or character. Yeah, Sally doesn't have like a character arc. She's so boring. I'm sorry. You haven't gotten to Up yet. Dude, yeah, where is Up? Where is Up? I don't even see Up. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Okay, good. Thank God. I was having a panic attack. Okay. We're not going to talk about Up, okay? We're just going to rank it and then we're going to move on. Anyway, Sword in the Stone, haven't seen it. Rescuers, haven't seen it. Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast. Oh my God, I don't know what to do. So Beauty and the Beast is awesome. Amazing cast of characters. Great music. Great music. Like, Be Our Guest and Beauty and the Beast. Even the Gaston number is so fucking great. I sing that, Tyler and I sing that like most mornings because he eats so many eggs. So we're like, what's the line? Fuck. I eat 5 dozen eggs. So I'm roughly the size of a barge. I love the line, I use antlers in all of my decorating. So fucking funny. Oh God, I like want to give Beauty and the Beast S tier, but I feel bad ranking it above Aladdin. I do, but because Aladdin's really great. Like Prince Ali and Never Have a Friend Like Me are pretty great. Oh God. God damn it. I feel like Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast are on par with each other for me. So now I'm like, do I move them higher or do I leave them? Like okay, at the end of this, guys, I might rearrange some movies, okay? So this isn't final. Like, we might have to fix some stuff because I'm starting to question things. Okay. Baron, thank you so much for the super chat. What did you think of the opening montage for Up? It's devastating. Don't make me think about it, please. Hey, here's the super chat. We're not going to talk about it. Clearly, I am not in an emotional state prepared to. Honestly, though, all I remember about Up is the talking dog and the beginning of the movie. I don't remember anything else. So I only saw it once. So it's I don't know what to do. I don't know how to rank this. Like, I genuinely don't remember what happens. So I almost feel like I shouldn't. Oh, God. No, Sean. No, I can't. I think I'm not gonna rank up because I don't feel like I could rank it fairly because I really couldn't tell you what happens in the rest of the movie after the tragedy in the beginning. That's like all that I remember. So, and I think I remember like, yeah, it's heartwarming, but I really don't know what happens. So we're gonna skip it because I don't think it's fair to rank this one. Toy Story 3. Oh my God, Toy Story 3. God, why are all the sad movies at the end? Oh God, Toy Story 3 is devastating. It's so fucking sad. I remember seeing this in theaters and thinking, what the fuck, Pixar? Like, I remember seeing this movie and thinking, they've taken this too far. This is too sad. It's just devastating, but it's so well done. I'm going to rank it an A. I think it's on par with the first Toy Story. It's really good, but it's fucking dark. So dark. The only reason I rank Toy Story lower, honestly, Toy Story 2, is I really don't remember a lot of it, to be honest. I'm sorry. My memory is not as good as I would like for this. I haven't seen these. How many do we have left? Zootopia, Encanto, Turning Red, Ice Age! I loved Ice Age. Sorry, I'm breaking your ears again. Those are the last 4 I have. I haven't seen the rest of these. Okay, Zootopia! What happens in Zootopia again? I did see this movie. Oh my God, hold on. We're just gonna... What happens in Zootopia? Because, like, if I read it, I'll remember. I've seen it recently. Judy Hopps fulfills her childhood dream of becoming a rabbit police officer. Right. Oh, God. Okay, we're going to spoil it. Sorry. Nick and Judy outsmart Bellwether by swapping the night. Nick pretends to be feral. Okay, I don't really remember all that. But I think I remember this movie being good. But, like, I never felt the need to watch it again. I remember it being really funny and liking it a lot. But, like, I think it's a B. I think it's a B. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while, so... Toy Story 3 was kind of just a copy of Toy Story 2. I mean, I just remember Toy Story 3 more than Toy Story 2, but like it emotionally devastated me so much more. Yeah, I don't know. The incinerator scene was so fucking dark. Thank you for the super chat. Let's see. Yeah, listen, there's going to be spoilers in this whole thing. If you've been watching this without seeing these movies, I'm sorry. But that's what we're doing here. Encanto. I really liked Encanto. I really, really liked it. I thought it was an interesting, like, family. I liked Encanto more than Moana, that's for sure. It wrecked me. How do I rank Encanto? I like the whole dynamic with this like grandmother who's really harsh on her family, because that's like a real dynamic that like I feel like you don't always see in stories. I mean, you kind of do, but I relate to it. Let's see. I kind of want to give it an A. I kind of do. Oh, God. I think I do. I think I want to give Encanto an A. Because of how it made me feel. It made me feel things, okay? A. I have a lot of movies at A. Rusty, thank you so much for the super chat. Ice Age, S tier for Scrat alone. Agreed. I mean, I don't know, maybe. I do love Ice Age, though. I loved Scrat. Did we skip up? I skipped up, Cheryl, because I can't remember what happens in it after the opening scene, and I feel like it's not fair if I rank it, because I'm just going to be throwing it somewhere randomly. Like, I'm not going to remember. Like, it's not fair to rank it. So, like, that's a movie I could watch again if I want to subject myself to the sadness that is the beginning of that movie. Let's see. Baron, thank you so much for the super chat. The Encanto reaction you did was so good. I mean, yeah, it got ruined for YouTube, but I was on my period for that, and I was a mess. It was brutal. Disney's making a spinoff of Ice Age. Please tell me it's not live action, because that would be terrifying. Please. Please tell me. Okay. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay. Turning Red. Turning Red, I fucking loved. I think all the people making a weird fuss about it are ridiculous, quite frankly. I think Turning Red was great. Oh my God. I think it's definitely as good as Encanto. Definitely. This is another movie with a dynamic of like this really harsh mother, except in this scenario, it's like she's more harsh because she's overprotective, which I also really relate to. And it's kind of funny, like seeing these girls' faces side by side. Her friend and I forget the name of the lead girl, Mirabella, right? Maribel. Anyway, great movie. Love the ending too. Even the little like Backstreet Boys-esque number was like so cute and a bop. Okay. Last but not least is Ice Age. Is this the first one? I thought there were more than one Ice Age, but I'm only seeing this one. It says Adventure of Buck Wild, but I never saw the first Ice Age in here. I'm kind of confused. Do we just rank it and pretend like it's the first Ice Age? Like, where is the first Ice Age? I'm confused. It's not the original Ice Age. Oh, yeah, I figured it out, Trevor. Thank you for the super chat. It's a spinoff featuring Simon Pegg's character from the third. Yeah, I don't want to rank it because I don't want anyone who sees this video later to be confused thinking that I'm obsessed with the spinoff. Like, I would probably rank the original Ice Age in A. That's probably what I would do. The song where they're like migrating is amazing. A mom away. And the whole like squirrel guy and Sid. Oh my God, it's just funny. It's such a good movie. Anyway, it's not here, so I can't rank it. Let's see. Am I gonna make any changes? There's like 5 Ice Ages. Holy shit. Oh God, that's a lot. Okay, am I gonna make any changes? I think I should put Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast in S tier. That's what I'm going to do. I did want to move those, and I was thinking about it. I'm going to put them in S tier. Honestly, if I rewatched Lilo and Stitch, I might do that too, but oh my God, Hawaiian roller coaster ride. It's fine. A is good. I'm going to leave it in A because I don't know. My memory's not serving me the best right now. But it's a great movie. Tarzan 2, we're going to leave an A. Okay. Is there anything else I want to move? I don't think so. Oh my God, I only have one D-list movie. How did that happen? Honestly, guys, in my heart, I hate The Little Mermaid more because of the messaging than I do Snow White, but The Little Mermaid just has more to offer that makes it more enjoyable, like with the characters. And even Ursula, like, is cool as a villain. So, okay, fine. It can stay. It can stay. Yeah, this is my list. Let's zoom out a little bit so I can show the whole thing in one. That's my list. You can hate me if you want, but this is how I feel. And I feel like this is a pretty good list. DP, are you still here? Do you want to send the link to your list? I'm not going to like look at everybody's list, but I can look at your list and at least see how you ranked stuff. That could be fun to compare. Dude, I feel like my S tier is pretty strong. I like my S tier too. I actually ranked a lot of stuff pretty high and like didn't rank things that low. Oh, thank you. Here's my list. I wish I'd put Atlantis and Finding Nemo in A tier, but here's my list. Okay, well let's bring it over here. Hold on. How am I gonna? I want to like put them side by side, so I'm gonna have to do display capture. Give me a second. Give me a second. Hold on. Whoop. One. Oh fuck. Oh, fuck. Hold on. I lost it already because I copied the wrong thing. Okay. Here we go. Ah, there we go. Okay. Okay. Let's shrink mine a little more. Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. Hold on. I'm just trying to, let me zoom out on mine. I'm trying to make it look good for you guys. Hold on. Okay. 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 Let's do display capture. Hold on. Okay. Let's put my, there we go. Okay, let me move myself. Hold on. Let me flip myself. Hold on. Transform. Flip. There we go. Okay. So. Whew. Okay. Oh God. Hold on. Okay. David, thank you again for the super chat. If anyone wants to cry, watch the last 3 minutes. Directed by Po-chan. It's less than 5 minutes long, but damn, does it hit. Oh, that sounds... I don't need that today. Clearly, I don't need help crying. Oh, my God. Thank you for the super chat, though, and for the suggestion. I appreciate it. Nat's shown The Little Mermaid some mercy. In my opinion, I have. I know a lot of people think I'm probably being ridiculous with that, but it's... Listen, I hate it. Okay. Let's look at Danish Prince's tier list. Wait, he has an SS tier. I didn't have that option. I could have added that, I suppose. I didn't do that. If I had an SS tier, I would have put The Lion King, Mulan, Emperor's New Groove, Hercules, and honestly, The Fox and the Hound in the SS tier. And everything else would have been an S. Yes, that's what I would have done. So that would have been my SS tier. I would have had these 5 movies in it. But okay, cool. So Tarzan. You love Tarzan, huh? Tarzan's a great movie. I'm not like, you got good taste. It's good music. Hercules, we agree. We agree on that. Coco, we agree on that. Brother Bear, we agree on that. Is this Mulan? I think this is Mulan. We agree. Yeah, I have to zoom in. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, my bad. I should have started zoomed. Mulan, we agree on that. Big Hero 6, it's a great movie. I don't think it's S tier. I don't think it's perfect. We disagree on Moana, and that's okay. We don't have to agree on everything. I think Moana's...
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Ugh, parents.
What's happening? Oh, it's an ad. Where is this playing from? It's over here. You sneaky mom. Okay, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Oh my God, were you just having your ears blasted by an ad? How long was that happening for? Rude. I'm so sorry. Okay. Big Hero 6, I think, is good. I don't think it's an S tier movie because the brother dying was just so predictable. It was way too predictable for me. But it was really sad, and it's really sweet. It's a really sweet movie. I think it is really good. Moana, we don't have to agree. It's okay. I don't like it, but I'm glad that there are people that like it. I think it was just so overrated. It's not even funny. Oliver! I think Oliver's perfect, but I'm happy you ranked Oliver an A. I'm happy we can at least enjoy it together. Encanto, we agree on Encanto. Lilo and Stitch. The Incredibles, we agree on Toy Story. Wreck-It Ralph, I've never seen Wreck-It Ralph. What makes Wreck-It Ralph so good? The Lion King, listen, we disagree on that, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be everybody's S tier movie. Ratatouille, I think you ranked Ratatouille higher than me, but honestly, Ratatouille is one of those ones I need to rewatch, quite frankly. Monsters, Inc., I think I ranked Monsters, Inc. higher than you, but that's okay. Tangled is an A movie. Tangled is great. Same with Inside Out. Zootopia. Toy Story 3 and The Jungle. Our A tier looks pretty similar. Like, I think I have more in my A tier than you. But it looks pretty similar. I can't believe you rated A Bug's Life B. How dare. How dare. A Bug's Life is fucking great. I found Oliver mostly forgettable. I didn't find it forgettable at all. But again, I just have a weird, like, love for movies with animals, especially dogs and cats. So it was meant for me. And also I love Billy Joel, so that movie was just made for me, probably. So I don't blame people for not loving it as much as I do, but it's just so fucking good. Why should I worry? Pinocchio, yeah, I think, we ranked Pinocchio exactly the same. Atlantis, I think I ranked Atlantis higher than you, but I was kind of guessing, to be honest. So no gripes there. Meet the Robinsons, haven't seen it. Up. Honestly, like, I was kind of tempted to put Up in B, and that's why I didn't rank it, because I felt like it wasn't fair because I couldn't remember what happens. Wall-E. I'm shocked you put Wall-E. Well, you did say, what did you say earlier? I think you said, I regret Finding Nemo, and maybe it was, what did you regret? Hold on. I'm trying to find your message. I wish I'd put Atlantis and Finding Nemo in A tier. Okay. So you don't regret Wall-E. Yeah, as I said, I would move Atlantis and Finding Nemo higher. Got you. Atlantis would be higher. I can't believe... Wait, where did you put Finding Nemo? Wait, where'd you... Stop! Where'd you put Finding Nemo? You put Finding Nemo in B? I mean, okay, it's fine. You said you'd rank it higher. I can't believe you put Wall-E in B. I'm shocked. Next to Cars? What? This is where I'm starting to get heated. Dumbo. I never saw Dumbo, so I don't know. Peter Pan. I can't believe you think okay, listen, we're letting Finding Nemo and Atlantis go because you changed your mind. It's fine. I can't believe you think Wall-E. I'm shocked. This is I guess the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph. Sequel to The Incredibles, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, you ranked Alice in Wonderland higher than me too. And 101 Dalmatians. I think 101. Wow, you think 101 Dalmatians is better than The Hunchback of Notre Dame? What? I am mind blown. What? What? You think Cinderella is equal to The Hunchback? Oh my God. I've got to calm down. Okay. It's okay. We all have different opinions. It's fine. Oh my God. Even the music didn't do anything for you. Hellfire out there. Okay. I got to calm down. It's fine. What did it for? I have a question. What did it for you in 101 Dalmatians? What did it for you there? The music sucked ass in what? In what? Choose your words carefully. In what? Where did the music suck ass for you? I know I need a paper bag. You are right, DJ Low. And that's about to break something. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not actually that heated. Too dark and serious. Listen, I agree, but I agree. It's definitely not a kid's movie, but the music did not suck. You are just wrong about that. I'm sorry. You've been right up until this point. I've been willing to let some things slide, but this is where I'm drawing the line. I am shocked. Okay. All right. You know, I know not everybody likes Bambi, so that's fine. Whatever. Like, I don't really care. I know that I'm kind of like a weird person for liking Bambi as much as I do. It's fine. Frozen. Is this D? Yeah, D. Oh, wow. Yours keeps going. You have a long list. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, wait, C. Oh, yeah, C. Oh, I didn't see Snow White. That's weird. I needed to expand it more. Okay, Snow White is in C. Wow. You're a lot more generous with Snow White than I am. Cars 2. You've seen a lot more movies, I think, than I have, too. Oh, my God. But okay. Can't remember. Okay, fine. Okay. All right. I was about to get so angry. I thought you had created like a Pits of Hell list down here. I thought you had created like a bottom of the barrel and you were like putting Emperor's New Groove and Brave and Dinosaur in it. And I was about to have some problems. But it's fine. If you don't remember it, I mean, I probably should have made that category too. Fox and the Hound. Wow. So many of my S tier movies are in your can't remember list. That's interesting. Isn't that funny? Like, we all have movies that like stick with us in different ways. I can't believe you think Aristocats has no redeemable quality. What? I don't know. You think Aristocats has no redeemable qualities, but you think 101 Dalmatians is B. Speechless. Fucking speechless. Haven't watched. What haven't you watched? Oh, like the live action. Wait. Have you not watched the regular Little Mermaid? Wait, oh my God. Fuck. Hold on. Sorry. Whoa. Oh, I can't. I want to zoom in more. It won't really let me. I think this is just the regular Little... Sorry, guys. Okay. I think this is just the regular Little Mermaid. Wow. You haven't seen The Princess and the Frog, the regular Little Mermaid. You haven't seen... These can't be. No. You haven't seen Aladdin? You need to get off of this live stream right now and go watch some movies. What? Oh, the live action. Oh, are these all the live actions? But wait, okay, so where are the animated ones though? Because I don't see the animated versions of them in ranked. These are the OGs. These are OGs. Did you think they were the live actions when you ranked them? Because I don't see any animated, I don't see Little Mermaid, I don't see Aladdin, I don't see Princess and the Frog, I don't see Beauty and the Beast. If those are the OGs, then I made a mistake. Yeah, I think, yeah, that's okay. I understand the confusion. When they shift the posters up and stuff, it gets really confusing. Do you want to tell us in chat how you would rank Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, and Princess and the Frog? Because I'm actually just curious. I was just going to be like, you need to leave and go watch these movies. Like, I wasn't even mad. I was just concerned for you. I was just like, how? You need to go watch these. Turning Red, you haven't seen. What else have you seen? I haven't seen most of these either. Yeah, I haven't seen most of these either. I think we have pretty similar haven't seen list, to be honest. Dude, I love Dinosaur. I watched that movie so many times. But it's funny, Dinosaur is one of those movies that like you either saw it and remember or you saw it and didn't. Like I feel like I've talked to so many people who've seen that movie and they're like, I don't remember anything about it. But then I have one friend, my friend LJ, who has a comic book that's now out and I've plugged it a bit, but he remembers Dinosaur and we've talked about it. And I think I remember it more than him, so it's kind of embarrassing because I'm like, oh, and the lemurs and this part and that part. And he's like, oh, wow, you really remember it. I'm like, yeah, it was great. Aladdin S tier, Princess and the Frog B, Little Mermaid B for the songs only. Okay, the songs are pretty good. Beauty and the Beast, watch but can't remember? What? You have to go watch it. You have to go watch it, like right now. Oh, by the way, everybody, Danish Prince got a job. So please leave congrats in the chat for him because he's been on the job hunt and he got a cool job. And everybody say congrats to him. So I was just about to say, but you might have work. So if you have work, obviously you have to go to work. But when you don't have work, you should watch Beauty and the Beast because it's great. Okay, thank you for sharing your tier list and thank you for putting up with my commentary. I know it's probably a little nerve-wracking. I hope I wasn't too mean to you. It's all in good fun, right? Like it's not anything serious. This isn't really that bad. I just like to make jokes. I'm not starting the job until May. Oh, good. Well, okay. You get some time to party then. And watch Beauty and the Beast, okay? And maybe watch some of these movies that you don't remember. Like Fox and the Hound and Emperor's New Groove. Honestly, if you just watch Emperor's New Groove, you'll be happy. Your soul should not be crushed. Listen, no matter what people sent, unless it matched me, I was gonna like make jokes. Hope you can find Jesus Christ. Don't say that. That's fucked up. What was the first movie I ever saw? I don't know. I really have no clue. It was probably like some kind of kids movie. Like the first one I really remember probably was The Lion King, but I mean, it was probably Snow White or probably Little Mermaid. It's probably some princess movie or something. I don't know. I don't know what the first movie that I ever watched was. Any advice on how I would go about getting a gig as a unit still photographer? I mean, I didn't work in that line of work specifically, World's Famous. Like I was never a photographer on set or anything. But depending on where you live, like I would just look for like positions near where you live. Oh, sorry, I'm banging the table. If you live in New York or LA, like it's going to be a lot easier. If you don't, like it's going to be a little difficult to find like things that are filming. It's kind of hard because I never really like when I got into casting, it was like I did a lot of internships out here and out. Like I moved to LA. I had to move to LA, honestly. And I'm not saying that that's what you have to do, but I had to do that for what I was doing at the time because I even had interviews in New York that were for jobs out here, and they were like, "You need to just get out here. We're not going to offer you a job until you live out here." And in New York, like I probably could have found work, but I was miserable in New York, so I decided to leave. But yeah, I don't know exactly with crew positions. I mean, starting off as a PA is a great way to like get your foot in the door, but it can be hard to move out of that position, but not impossible. So I would say like people are always looking for hands on sets. So if you just go and look on like job listing websites and look for like specifically where they're looking for PAs, and then you just go hang out on sets, you can network more because that's really what's going to help you. Like meeting people in the movie industry, because people, they're creatures of habit and they want to work with people that they know. So if you go to sets and you work with the same people over and over, they'll be more familiar with you. And then if you like, you know, practice your photography a lot on the side and like show people and like talk about how you want to get more into the photography, the stills photography, you can network with the people in that part of the department once you're on set, and it'll be more easier to get your foot in the door that way. It's kind of hard to just like start from nothing. So I would definitely suggest like doing some PA gigs. It's a good way to like meet people. I hope that helps. I'm sorry. I did mostly casting and acting, so that's kind of all I really know well. Allie, thank you so much for the super chat. Everyone was rude about Turning Red because they talked about periods in a kid's movie, but honestly, I thought it was smart to include it so that children would have conversations about it. Exactly. Yeah, I thought the people getting all upset about that were kind of ridiculous, to be honest. Thank you for the super chat. Oh. Should we do the ChatGPT thing? I think we should do the ChatGPT thing. Oh, let's see. I was approved in the catwalk model casting. I'm so happy. Congratulations, Lucas. That's so exciting. Okay, let's talk to ChatGPT a little bit. I've never interacted with ChatGPT before, ever. So we're going to see how this goes. Danish Prince, thank you for that comment. I really appreciate that. Yeah. Death, kidnapping, torture, all great topics. But a period, too much. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Focus. So let's see what this says. Examples. Oh, you can do prompts. Capabilities. Remember what user said earlier in the conversation. It allows the user to provide follow-up corrections, trained to decline inappropriate requests. Limitations may occasionally generate incorrect information, may occasionally produce harmful instructions or biased content, limited knowledge of world and events after 2021. Okay, all right. Because we just did my like Disney tier thing, I do want to be like, what ChatGPT, what do you think of The Little Mermaid? As an artificial intelligence language model, I don't have personal opinion. Okay, that's fair. However, I can provide you with information and facts about The Little Mermaid. It's a classic fairy tale by Danish author Hans Christian Andersen. Oh, he's starting off with the OG. I'm gendering Chat GPT right now because it's easier. Or I could say it. It's doing the classic old school reference here. It tells the story of a young mermaid who falls in love with a human prince and makes a deal with a sea witch to trade her voice for legs so she can try to win his love. What did I say? Who was telling me earlier? Oh, she did. Oh, you're really doing the most. That's not what it's about. She didn't want legs for a man. Yes, she did. Okay, it was for a man. Anyway, the story has been... Sorry, I'm getting so heated. The story has been adapted into various forms of media, including films, musicals, and television shows. One of the most popular adaptations is the 1989 Disney animated film, also titled The Little Mermaid, which helped revive interest in Disney animated musicals and is considered a classic of the Disney Renaissance era. Thank you. You're welcome. If you have any other questions, is there anything I can assist you with? Please feel free to ask. What? Never sacrifice a voice for a man. Men sucks. Yeah, listen, not all men suck, but even awesome men are not. I'm not sacrificing my voice for that. Sorry. Did you just assume ChatGPT's gender? I'm sorry. Listen. Okay, it. I like to gender inanimate objects. Does anybody else do that? I'll frequently I was talking about my hormones the other day to Tyler because the diet I'm on is a hormone feeding diet. It's you eat certain ways during phases of estrogen and then you eat certain ways during phases of progesterone. And I was calling the hormones she, and Tyler was like, I didn't realize that estrogen was a girl. I'm like, of course estrogen is a girl. I'm like, I don't know. It doesn't make sense, but I just it makes it fun for me to gender inanimate objects. I don't know why. Who's better, Siri or Alexa? They don't have it doesn't have opinions though. It's probably going to tell me it doesn't have opinions. I don't know if I should ask another do you like question, but that is funny. What's it going to do? Be mad? I know. I'm like, I mean, if it's Ryan Reynolds, I might sacrifice my voice. It's a really, that would be a conundrum, Danish Prince. I'm not going to lie. I might think about it, but still, no. Because what's going to happen? You sacrifice your voice for Ryan Reynolds. He's not going to be interested in you anymore. He needs somebody that he can make jokes with, that can laugh at his jokes. If you can't laugh, he can't hear your laugh, he's not going to want to be with you. He's a funny guy. But that is a conundrum. He's pretty great. Natalie and Tyler, a zombie love story? Oh, to get a You're right. You're right, one over. Okay, wait. Thank you for the super chat. A story. I'm just going to say, tell me a story. That's what we're going to do. Tell me a story. Certainly. Here's a short story for you. Okay, while it's writing. David, thank you so much for the super chat. Ask GPT if it will become Skynet, please. I don't know what that means. I feel like I've heard of Skynet, but I know nothing about it. Thank you so much for the super chat, though. Write an introduction to the YouTube video and reacting to The Little Mermaid in the style of Channel Natalie Gold. Oh, God. Oh, God. What is use more, Siri or Alexa? Oh, that's interesting. Soli, thank you so much for the super. Oh, message was retracted. Sorry. Thank you for the super chat, though. Oh, God, sorry. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Thank you for the super chat, though. Once upon a time, there was a kind-hearted farmer named John who lived in a small village in the countryside. John had a beautiful garden that he tended to with great care. His garden was filled with all kinds of fruits and vegetables, including juicy apples, sweet strawberries, and crunchy carrots. One day, a group of hungry rabbits came into the village looking for food. They had eaten all their food in their own forest and were desperate for something to eat. When they saw John's garden, they couldn't resist the delicious fruits and vegetables inside. They hopped over the fence and began to nibble on everything they could find. I hope John is understanding. John was very upset when he saw his damaged garden, but instead of getting angry, he felt sorry for the rabbits. Oh, well, that's good. He knew that they were hungry and needed food, just like he did. So he decided to share his garden with the rabbits. He built a fence around the garden that the rabbits could easily hop over and left a section of the garden for the rabbits to eat from. The rabbits were very grateful to John for his kindness. They promised to only eat from their section of the garden and never to bother the rest of the plants again. From then on, John and the rabbits lived in harmony. Well, this is a happy story, sharing the garden and enjoying the fruits and vegetables together. And so the village prospered, and the rabbits were happy to have found a kind and generous friend in John. What a wholesome, sweet, happy little story. That was a really happy story. I'm glad you enjoyed the story. Sometimes it's nice to hear a happy and uplifting tale. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. Do you tell sad stories? Yes, I can tell sad stories too. However, it's important to remember that while sad stories can be emotionally powerful and thought-provoking, they can also be difficult to hear. It's giving me a trigger warning. If you would like to hear a sad story, please let me know, and I will do my best to provide one. All right, here's a short, sad story. Oh boy. There was once a young girl named Emily who loved to dance. Oh no. She dreamed of becoming a famous ballerina and spent hours practicing every day. Despite her talent and dedication, Emily's family struggled to make ends meet, and they couldn't afford to pay for her dance lessons. One day, a wealthy patron of the arts saw Emily performing at a local talent show and was impressed by her talent. The patron offered to pay for Emily's dance lessons, and Emily was overjoyed. She worked even harder, and soon her talent caught the attention of a prestigious ballet company. Uh-oh. Emily auditioned for the company and was accepted. She was thrilled to be living her dream and performing on stage. However, her family couldn't afford to travel to see her perform. Emily felt lonely and isolated without their support. As the years went on, Emily's career flourished and she became a world-renowned ballerina. She had fame and fortune, but she never forgot her humble beginnings or the sacrifices her family made for her. She longed for their love and support, but they would never be able to join her on her journey. Emily, you're a famous ballerina. Pay for their plane ticket. Just pay for them to come see you one time. In the end, Emily realized that even with all of her success, she would give it all up just to be with her family again. She retired from dancing and returned home, but it was too late. Her family had passed away. She's not talking to them. They're all dead. This escalated quickly, and Emily was left alone, filled with regret and sadness. The story of Emily teaches us that success and fame, wow, they're giving me the moral too. They're not even letting me piece it together. It's like this is also a synopsis and like a moral of the story. The story teaches us that success and fame cannot replace the love and support of those closest to us. It's important to cherish our relationships with family and friends and to remember the sacrifices they make for us along the way. Honestly, that escalated really quick. Is it Black Swan? I was kind of expecting her to like, I was like, when I heard ballet, I thought it was going to get really bad. Like, I thought, like, she was going to develop anorexia, like, try to keep up with, like, the other ballet professionals who were getting better and better than her, and everything was just going to get darker and darker. I mean, this is sad. Like, her family died, but what, she didn't talk to them for years, and they all died, and she didn't know? She was a world-renowned ballerina. She never paid for them to come see a show? There's flaws in this plot. Okay. Let's get another story. Tell me a scary story. Sure. Here's a short, scary story. It was a dark and stormy night, and Sarah was driving home from a long day at work. As she drove down a lonely road in the middle of nowhere, she noticed a figure standing in the middle of the road. Well, that is fucking terrifying. It was a woman with long black hair and a white dress. Isn't it always long black hair and a white dress? Sarah slowed down, thinking that maybe the woman needed help. Sarah, you dumb bitch. As she got closer, she realized something was off. The woman's eyes were completely black, and she was staring at Sarah with a malevolent grin on her face. Suddenly, the woman vanished, and Sarah felt a cold hand on her shoulder. She turned around, but no one was there. Terrified, Sarah hit the gas pedal and sped away as fast as she could. Oh, drive, Sarah, drive. Just drive. It's not gonna end for you. But as she drove, she saw the woman's face in her rearview mirror. Getting closer and closer, the woman's mouth twisted into a grotesque smile as she whispered Sarah's name. Sarah drove faster and faster. See, that would make me stop the car, but she's in flight mode. The woman kept appearing closer and closer. Just as Sarah thought she was going to be caught, she saw a bright light in the distance. She sped towards it, and as she got closer, she realized it was a police checkpoint. Breathless and shaking, Sarah told the officers what had happened, but when they went back to look for the woman, she was nowhere to be found. To this day, Sarah still has nightmares about the woman with the black eyes, and she never drives down that road again. Well, she learned something. That's good. And then they died. Honestly, that's what I was thinking was going to happen. Like, speeding, like, she could die. ChatGPT is kind of being nice. It doesn't want to scare me too much, It doesn't want to be too intense. Let's see if we can get a scarier story. Can you tell a scarier story? Here's another one. Years ago, in a small town nestled deep in the forest, a group of friends went camping in the woods. They set up their tents near a river and spent the day fishing and exploring. As night fell, they built a campfire and sat around telling spooky stories. Suddenly, they heard strange noises in the woods, and the fire began to flicker and die out. They tried to brush it off as just the wind. Well, this is actually kind of freaking me out because I'm about to go camping soon. But soon, they heard footsteps approaching. They huddled together in fear as a tall, dark figure emerged from the trees. The figure was covered in matted fur. It's a Bigfoot with sharp claws and glowing red eyes. It let out a blood-curdling roar that echoed through the forest. The friends scrambled to pick up their belongings and run, but the creature was faster. Listen, friends, you don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be faster than your friends. True story. It chased them through the woods, its breath hot on their necks. They stumbled over rocks and tree roots, but the creature was relentless. Just when they thought they were doomed, they stumbled upon a cabin. The cabin was old and abandoned, but it was their only chance. They rushed inside and barricaded the door, hoping to keep the creature at bay. But as they looked around, they saw something even more terrifying. The walls of the cabin were covered in strange markings and symbols. You fell into a trap, didn't you? The friends realized too late that they had stumbled upon a cursed place, a place where the creature had been chasing them was summoned. They were trapped with no way out and no escape from the wrath of the beast. The next morning, when the authorities found the cabin, it was empty. The friends were never seen or heard from again, and the cabin was eventually destroyed. But some say that if you go into the forest at night, you can still hear the creature's roar echoing through the trees, searching for its next victims. That one was better. That was scarier. And that's why Natty no longer has friends. Listen, survival of the fittest. You gotta go. You gotta run. There's always an abandoned cabin. It's true. There's nothing more terrifying than an abandoned cabin. Oh, thanks, Mel. I appreciate it. Have you never told the bad ski story from earlier? Oh yeah, Master Voto. I'll get into that. Thank you for the 1 month. Thanks. So yes, I think that's enough of ChatGPT for today. This was fun. I might want to interact with it more again sometime if I come up with funny questions for it. Yeah, definitely still not scary enough, but the second story was definitely at least a little bit scarier. Okay, so my story from the ski trip, it wasn't a bad ski story. It was just something happened on the trip that was chaotic. So the skiing was great. Skiing part was awesome. But while we were there, we stayed in this town called Kirkwood. It's not really a town. It's like a tiny like resort. It's not even like a real proper ski resort. There's like 3 restaurants and like the mountain, and it's really like a mountain for like good skiers. It's mostly black diamonds on this mountain. That's kind of why Tyler and I went, because we love to ski good terrain, and also we heard this mountain was going to be less crowded, and we were like, that's exactly what we want. We just don't want to deal with the crowds at like Tahoe. So first day of skiing was great, and we're getting ready for the second day. We were only going to be there for 2 days of skiing. We were going to drive back on Sunday. And so this was Saturday morning. We're getting out to go ski, and we're like dressed for skiing. And sorry, I just want to make sure I don't miss this later. We get dressed for skiing, and we're on our way out, and all of a sudden we hear people yelling in the building. We're staying in this like little apartment building that's like got like Airbnbs and like little apartments in it. It's like tiny. It's got like 3 floors. We hear people screaming like, get out of the building. And we're like, what the fuck? And we see firefighters in gas masks. And this guy that's not a firefighter is like panicking. And he's like yelling into our door. Like we open the door and he's like, you got to evacuate the building. There's a gas leak. And he's panicking. He's in like panic mode. This guy was like freaking out. And I'm like, okay, we'll go. And I was like, what do we do? And Tyler's like, well, we're pretty much ready to go skiing. Like just quickly get your boots and like, let's go. Let's just go skiing. Cause they're not going to like resolve the gas leak in the next like 10 minutes. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So we just grab our ski stuff, cause luckily we're already dressed. And then we go skiing. And we don't know what's going on all day, but we see that the building is taped off with caution tape, and we're like, oh God, like what's going to be the verdict? And we heard that like they were having an issue clearing the gas because it was all a gas leak from the basement, but the Tahoe got slammed with snow this entire season, like slammed with snow. So the basement was buried in like 10 feet of snow and ice. So they couldn't get the leak like cleared. The gas cleared. So this poor building manager had to like call a bunch of people and pay them like an exorbitant amount of money to help him dig the snow out, so that the fire department could then access the basement. But that meant that the fire department left, and we're going to come back at the end of the day to do that. So we were like, oh God, like, what are we going to do? So I decided to contact Airbnb already, because the host I was dealing with were not really responsive and not good at communicating. And I didn't really trust them to like help with the situation at all. So I just went directly to Airbnb support, because I was like, listen, if this situation doesn't get resolved, like I want to make sure that we're going to get a refund and we can stay somewhere else. And so they initially told us like, yeah, like no worries, we'll take care of you. So that part was really easy. We were really lucky. Like I've heard horror stories that people have with Airbnb support. We got really lucky. Like the guy I got was great, and he was so helpful. And I feel really grateful that went smoothly. So then we go back to the building. It's still sectioned, cordoned off with caution tape, and the manager's there, and he's like, you're not supposed to go in it, like per the fire department. But this is the end of the day. Like the mountain is closed. All the restaurants on the mountain are closed, except for one that's like a ways away. But it's not one that I can eat at because it's a pizza place. And we have food in our apartment, like our Airbnb, but we can't cook because the gas isn't on. So I'm just like, I'm going to start getting hungry here soon. Like I don't know about this. Like we desperately want a hot shower. And the manager was like, I don't even know if they clear the building when they come back, if they'll even turn the gas on until tomorrow. And I'm like, oh no, like we're not doing that. Like So we were just waiting, and we were like, you know what? The manager was like, you can like sneak up there and like if you want to, but like when the fire department comes back, like you can't make noise because you're not supposed to be up there. So we snuck up because we knew the leak was in the basement. It's propane. It doesn't rise. It sinks. So we were like, whatever. We go upstairs and we start packing our stuff because we're just like, we don't believe that it's going to get cleared and the situation's going to get resolved. So the fire department comes back. They search the building. They measure the levels of propane in the basement and they don't clear it. And they say, we're going to come back in 2 more hours to see if it's better, but no one's allowed to stay here yet. And we're not going to be turning the gas on at least until tomorrow, like at the earliest. So at that point, Tyler and I were like, yeah, we're leaving. Because like we didn't pay for this and it's an Airbnb. And like, yeah, we have to drive an hour to Tahoe, but we've been told by Airbnb that they will refund us. So we're just going to trust that that's going to happen and we're just going to go stay somewhere else because all we want to do is shower and eat a hot meal and sleep. Like we don't want to be up in a building where there's no hot water, there's no like way to cook hot food, which isn't like the end of the world. Like obviously if we had to do that, it would have been fine. It would have been cold in the building, but it would have been fine. We would have made do. So we're really fortunate that we were able to like afford to go do that. So that's why it was a crazy situation, but it really wasn't like insane. It wasn't like the end of the world. We were really fortunate. I was able to drive to Tahoe. We were able to stay in Airbnb, and Airbnb is refunding us for the night and also refunding us for the hotel. So we're really, really, really lucky that it went so well because I know that's not everyone's experience with Airbnb. So we feel really, really, really lucky. So all in all, the ski trip was a success. It was definitely great. But yeah, that's the story. That's what happened. It wasn't that bad. But definitely chaotic. Sully, will you ever do another Reddit React? I actually have one coming. Not my next video, but the one after on this channel. I do have one coming. But thank you so much for the 1 month membership. Winter Tales Anthology on the cards. Yeah, I know. I'm like starting to get nervous. Like what happens when we're going backpacking in April. I'm like, I don't really want that to be like a negative eventful trip. I just want it to be positive. But I've had like something crazy happen every single time I've traveled recently. So I'm like, hopefully the karma's gone. Like, please. I mean, this trip really, it could have been so much worse. It wasn't that bad. So hey, Kira, thank you so much for the super chat. I'm just popping in to say I really enjoy your channel. Here's me supporting. Oh, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. And I'm glad you enjoy the channel. Thank you. Skincare routine. I mean, I could do one. I don't think my skin is even like that good. It's really lighting. Like I have a nice like beige muslin blind in front of me and I bounce light off of it. So the light is really soft and diffused. So that really helps. But I mean, my skin is just kind of fine. But thank you. April isn't winter. It's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. We're in spring now. It's good. It's all good now. Anyway, better story than ChatGPT. Yeah. You know, they can't all be winners. I'm glad I can at least share my stories with you guys. I hope you all enjoyed the stream today. I think I'm going to head out so that I can eat some food and get ready to go to this thing I have to go to. I'm going to a Shabbat dinner. I'm really excited. I'm not going to be able to eat challah, which is sad. I miss challah. But I'm actually going to go hang out with another YouTuber, which is like the first time I've ever like done this in real life besides going to events. So, yeah. Maybe I'll tell you who it is another time. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know if he'd be comfortable. So I'll keep it on the slide for now. But I'm excited. I'm also just excited to do a Shabbat dinner. I haven't done a Shabbat dinner in like years. Shabbat! Yes! Oh, especially after like the Big Lebowski. It's funny to be talking about Shabbat. Anyway. Oh, you joined my Patreon recently. I'm definitely keeping my fingers crossed for the appearance of Andor in the poll. Well, I just did Andor in a poll and it didn't win. Graham, I'm sorry, but thank you for joining the Patreon. Good night, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. I'm going to go eat some food. It's still not going to be carby, but I'll eat carbs on Sunday. Yay. Take care, y'all. Thanks so much for joining the stream. Thank you for all the super chats and the support. And have a good weekend. Take care.